Get the fattest one out of the bunch. Oh, you bastards. Mr. Moderator, what is going on, my man? Get the live chat. I'm sure it's going to be a rather humongous crowd today as we gather to celebrate 5 fucking years of this shit. We got 4 minutes to 3 minutes to 19. Gonna be a good one today. I got a feeling. This is gonna be a banger. I will fire this up before 419 on 419 right before 420. Tomorrow we will be doing the normal Sunday show, of course, and it's 420. Don't get much better than that. Just saying. Scrabulous, my man. What's going on, buddy? Be sure to hit that stupid thumbs up or hit the thumbs down if you don't like the show. If you hate the Humongous Shit Show, if you think it's the worst show in all of Antarctica, then hit that fucking thumbs down. Just tell me I suck. Just tell me. Ramon, what's going on, motherfucker? Hope you and the boys are doing well. Oh, this is a big one. Get a big one, you big old fatty. I am your host with the most STDs. That's why I'm always scratching between my knees. And got the fattest newbies, at least for now. I am humongous, fungus of humongous. Honorary scumbag of the universe. The world's hugest asshole. I took over the title from my father. Like it or not, it's mine. It's all mine. I've even been given an award for being such a asshole. Many years back, I was given the naked alien the naked alien genie award for being the world's hugest asshole, and it has not afforded me the luxuries I thought it would, but still, I got some alien titties on my shelf, so thank you, Genie, and naked. Now, I know this is a departure from our normal Sunday sermon, but don't worry, this is part 1 of a 2-part show, so Dirty Dave, hang on to your gray hairs, all right? Shit could get rowdy. All my rowdy friends. I make sure this bike in. We got enough juice for the night. Get this bitch juiced up. Now, if you have a story that you want me to highlight, you want me to refresh the memory, just throw it in the comment section if it comes to you. If you think of it, let me know. Maybe I covered it, maybe I didn't, maybe I forgot about it. If I forgot about it, I do appreciate you bringing it back up full circle. I will be doing a whole bunch more news tomorrow for the best of the worst, because there's way too much to handle for just one fucking show. I looked up maybe 3 things just for some details. All the rest of it, my rotten fucking brain just spewed it out. I do have a little something special to play before we start the show. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing a little message from Captain Wales and Jill for the second part of the Humongous Shit Show. Speaking of, I'm just saying, take a drink, everybody. Big shout out to Captain Wales and Jill. Cheers. Brian is going to be staggering by the end of the show, but it is Saturday. I'm just saying. Kangaroo, what's going on, man? Luckily for you, I do not have any new country songs, so feel privileged. I've been too fucking busy. I have been filming and getting shit done with the Turkinator. And it's actually coming together real well. I think you're going to dig the ending to it. It is it's quite adventure into depravity and stupidity, but yeah, whatever. There's some shit on my lip. Nothing new. For fuck's sake, I was frozen in a porta potty for the last, 40-something million years. I lost track of time. My bad. All right, my bad. All I know is that before I thawed out, 9 years ago, or it was about 9 years ago, creeping up on 9 years, I was, basically, just doing nothing for a long time, all right? So I got real bored. Real fucking bored. Unfortunately for me, something, someone, I don't know what, was attempting to just ruin my sleeping time, nestled there in that freaking porta potty, tipped upside down, frozen solid in the eternal slumber. I was similar to Han Solo. He's frozen in carbonite. Speaking of which, I might as well pull one out. I'm gonna have some prizes for tonight, including. Look at that. That's right. That's not a real picture of me or poser fat, but still, it's a beautiful thing. So, you're gonna have some prizes later, some stickers and patches and all kinds of shit. You never know what we're gonna get into here on the fucking show. But as I was saying, I was bombarded, assaulted with just the stupidest of the stupid. I'm talking the dumbest of the dumb. The hell is going on here? Anyways, I was basically all the reruns of the 80s, the early 90s. They were hurled into my head at a rate that is, it's hard to describe. It was rather annoying. Like whatever the hell it is found its way into my face somehow. Fucking annoying. Anyways, in an attempt to drive me fucking mad, all they did is fuel my rage. And all these years later, I have basically got an addiction to stupidity, if you know what I'm saying. What the hell is going on here? That is going to drive me insane. Goddamn fucking pain in the ass. Anyways, hell's going on with this shit? Sorry about that. It wouldn't be a shit show without some techno difficulties. Similar to Punky's mixtape. Yep, you knew I was going there. Punky and the boys will be back sooner than later. And they are going to be bringing back Shred and Slam. I am looking forward to it. Oh, this is a memento from the road behind. Anybody remember that? Savage as fuck. That's the truth right there. Give me 1 second, human filth. I gotta grab something. I totally forgot. My manager will kill me if I don't have this. The hell did I do with it? Goddamn thing. I know it's right here somewhere. Hang on 1 second. Where the hell? Come on. Where'd you go? Fucking shit. God damn it. What the hell did I do with it? Great way to start the show, isn't it? The fuck? There we go. If I don't have the fucking poser line on hand at all times, he's gonna fucking kill me. All right. Speaking of which, fuck you, Lonnie. That's right. This episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by Fuck You, Lonnie. I actually found the first screenshot from the first Fuck You, Lonnie show so many years ago. 5 years. God damn. How the hell has it been 5 fucking years? Oh, Jesus. Do I want to know? do I want to know? Thank you, Ramon. Thank you. It's been an adventure, my friend. It has been an adventure. What's going on, Terry Ferguson? Yeah, when I started this pile of shit all those years ago, oh boy. I never imagined that it would even last for a half a fucking second, you know? Kind of like me when I see Beth's bodacious tatas. I just, no. Anyways, that's a whole different subject. Kind of like a little story we're going to get into later about how I got this amazing Super Bowl ring. That's right, I'm not even a football player, but I'll tell you right now, I could beat one up. Especially with the help of Psycho Destructo. But anyways, hope you're doing well, Beth. Everybody give Beth a humongous welcome to the Ko-Fi freaking supporters. She is back on the saddle. She's joined the Ko-Fi freaks. Get a little bit more into that later. We are here to celebrate 5 fucking years of madness. When I started this show, I was on the Dead Vault. Scott, for some reason, managed to talk me into doing a live show, which, you know, at the time, I was not too comfortable with rambling and ranting in front of the freaks, you know. As much as I'd love to do it in person, in public, you know, yelling at a phone is a whole different story. You know what I mean? It's just different, all right? I prefer the human interaction. Luckily, I read all of your texts in your name. In your name. Man, I'm fucking high already. In your voices. Every one of them. Believe it or not, even if I don't know you, I just make something up. Elegant, my favorite ladies. I just hope they're named after arsenic and old lace, if you know what I'm saying. What a way to go. Yeah, hubba. Now, I'm going to warn you. Throughout the show, I am just going to brain fart out retarded news stories that I totally forgot about because I literally sat down and was at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 marker boards of news that I just off the top of my head. I was like, oh yeah, that's a good story. That's a good story. That's a good story. That's a good story. And I could keep going. I was discussing with Dolly Dearest earlier that I literally don't even need to write down the stories for sex dollar murder victim. I know every single fucking one of them. I may not know the exact location of a few of them, but I can think of almost every single one of them. So, regardless, we're gonna play some games tonight and tomorrow. I got some prizes. Gonna take a little while to ship them out because it's getting crazy here in Antarctica, right? One way or another, mother truckers, we will be rolling this show along. And like I said, I have a special message to start the show. But before I do, I got to give a humongous shout out to the ringleader, Gail, one of the people who helped encourage me to get into this disastrous career of being a news reporter. Good Lord. I'm just waiting for the letter in the mail, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just waiting for the hammer to come down where they're like, you have to start spreading propaganda because you're a real news organization. I got some bad news for you, motherfuckers. I'm the president of Antarctica. I don't spread propaganda for anybody but myself, all right? Just me. I'm the big dog here, not you. I mean, you're all the big dogs. I'm talking to the other dumbasses that are going to try and tell me what to put on my news show. I don't cover that shit. I cover nothing but real news. I don't do Fox News. Ain't no fake news here. Just saying. I have gone through and vetted every single fucking story. And if I do find one that happens to be fake, then I come back and I do actually make a, I make a little retraction, as much as I don't like to. I want you to get the best of the worst news that's real. And when I do have bullshit stories, you can usually tell when they're bullshit, because I can't tell them with a straight face, because they're bullshit, you know. And it's usually part of a fucking game, so I'm just saying. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What started out as a shitty show just bitching about everything. I didn't even do news at first. It took me like, I don't even remember how many episodes to get into actually doing the news. It was at least a couple. And then I realized that, you know, there's nothing interesting that I could talk about that anybody gives a shit about. So I just started talking about the news. And here we are. 260 and a half episode, well, 261 weeks later, we'll just say, because it's technically a two-part show. And on this exact day, 5 years ago, we fired up on the Deadbolt, starting this path down the road of so many adventures. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts. Just looking back on some of this shit and thinking about some of the stuff that we've done, that we've covered. We're going to Guar concerts, and live from Coney Island, and freaking just all over the place. All kinds of fun. Haven't missed a weekend yet. Had the adventures of Dolly Dearest. Had some of you freaks in there doing some voice work for me. The addition of new members of the cast. From old skin to new skin, and everything in between. You freaks have been there, whether you're new, whether you're old. I appreciate it. Brian's been watching every fucking episode. I mean, I just got one question. What the hell? What is the matter with you? You got nothing better to do on Sunday, Brian? No, I jest. I appreciate it. As much as I don't like to say that, because you are filthy humans, and you know, I appreciate it. It's not as much fun just talking to myself. Anyways, we're gonna roll this up, wrap this up. We are getting ready to fire it up. But before I fire it up, I was lucky enough to remember to pop in a couple of episodes of freaking Dolly Dearest. Goes along with the stories. You got some fucking whoppers in here, just saying. It's gonna be a fucking adventure. Gonna give a humongous shout out to the Passover pimp. It is Passover. And Jew Riley, all my Jewish fucking friends, happy Passover. You know, and Christians ain't doing it right. That's what he says. So I'm just saying. Anyways, what the hell did I do with it? I didn't even put it in there. What the fuck? Hang on a second. Of course I didn't put it in there. Of course I didn't. I am fucking stupid. Where's my boy? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I know it's in here, you son of a bitch. Not Pizza Hut, Jesus fucking Christ. This shit is retarded. Of all times to not be prepared, I was say, let me give it fucking some appropriate music here, because I'm fucking it all up. Actually, you know what? This episode of Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by none other than... Howdy, my fairly hungry, horny honkies. Are you so hungry you're as hard as a ham bone? Does the mere thought of some tender fiddle gravy flowing down your thighs? Hey, come on down to Dilly Chicken. where you can wine her, you can dine her, and then you can eat her vagina. That's right. Every booth at Billy's Chicken Shack is actually a conversion camper. You can dig in, you can drink up, and then you can kick her down. Or you can eat her out after you have some of our county famous fried chicken. Get your fill of our unlimited stuffing. Limit 1 5-gallon bucket per couple per visit. And then get to stuffing her or him. We now offer strap-on drumsticks for you beggar folks. We don't discriminate, so bring your sister, bring your brother, bring your mammy, bring your pappy. Get some kinfolk out of the friggin' shack out back and come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack, home of the Horny Hillbilly Combo. That's right, the Horny Hillbilly Combo meal where every bucket comes with dipping sauces and a gallon
Cheers
of
to that, Brian.
toilet wine. My name is Billy. I am the owner of this fine establishment, and I'd like to make an announcement. Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack every Thursday for Thirsty Threesome Thursday. That's right, you can join me and my wife, Helga, as we get our grub on and get it on. So come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack any day of the week, especially on Thursdays. If it's a lot of fun, I might even give you a discount. Hell yeah, let's take this pull out.
Going on, David.
And we won't pull out if you know what I mean. Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack, home of the county famous fried chicken and unlimited bucket of stuffing. If you can eat more than 5 gallons of our famous stuffing, it's on the house.
That's a hell of a task right there. 5 gallons of stuffing.
We're actually open 24 hours. Because you never know when you want to get it on and have some fried chicken.
Hell yeah, it is the best goddamn fried chicken out there, I'm telling you right now.
Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack. Yeah. Chicken's so good, you put it in your pocket. Wait, pocket chicken. That's when you know it's some good grub.
It is simply the best. Nothing better than Billy's Chicken Shack, I'm telling you right now. They make I mean, it's better than putting it in your pocket. You know, you're taking that shit home. It's like that burrito that you find on the floorboard of your car. Just delicious. You know, even if it turns out to be a dog turd wrapped in newspaper, still delicious. We are about to get this show up and running, off and fucking storming. We've been cranking through time. Kind of like a hippopotamus. I waddle my way through the freaking the week. I'm just an aggressive, angry asshole that, you know, you just stepped into my river. So, luckily, you are the fungal freaks. So, you know where you are. Your inflatable tube is safe in these waters. Although, I have been known to nibble at the nuts. Just don't go dunking your roos in there, alright? I'm just saying. Keep your camel toes out of the water if you value them. Gonna give a humongous shout out to the Ko-Fi freaks before we fire this up with a little heavenly addition to the humongous shit show. I know that's a strange thing for me to say, but you'll see. You'll see. As soon as I find that goddamn fucking. What the hell am I doing with it? We will be playing the Plan B, of course. You know me. I can't not play the fucking Plan B. That's one of my favorite goddamn things. And you know, this episode is brought to you by AIDS! Yes, that black chem is fucking pretty tasty. I like it. I like it. Speaking of that, thanks for the reminder, Devin. I'm ripping up some Coastal Roots. That's right, they're not my sponsor. I just like their weed. The herbals. Delicious. What can I say? Yep. Knocking shit all over the fucking place. Knocking it all over the goddamn place. Oh, Jesus. How'd I know? How'd I know? Of course. Yeah, hello. Hello? Is this the highway to heaven?
Yeah, this is Heavy Metal Jesus. And I just had to send a quick congratulations to my boy, Humongous, for reaching 5 years of content creation, 261 episodes. Awesome landmark, my brother. Keep it up. I'm always belly laughing at your stuff. Don't stop rocking, man. Heavy Metal blessings to you all.
Hell yeah, Heavy Metal Jesus, everybody give Heavy Metal Jesus a hail in the comment section. Oh, Michael Medford, you gotta love him. You gotta love him. He's been kicking around these parts for a long time. Him and the family are doing well. You gotta get him on here. We gotta get him on the goddamn show. It's been too fucking long. Anyways, I'm ready to fire up another fucking doobie here. Burning through them quick today. Holy sheep shit. Tastes so damn good. Gotta fire up another one. And then we'll start this shit. Big shout out to Psycho Destructo. Hopefully he tunes in tonight. I might just have a song to play for you fucking freaks from Guello. Psycho Destructo has said that I can use it in the Turkinator. And I just have to play that bad boy here on the show. I'm just saying. Where the fucking find this? Where the hell is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Fucking shot. There you go. Maybe we'll have to wait on the... No, there it is. There we go. We'll play that a little later for you. I will not be giving you a teaser of the freaking Turkinator. You've already seen too much. Or maybe just enough. Maybe Turkey Surprise will grace us with his presence. That son of a bitch. Mr. Movie Star, or whatever the hell he's doing, I don't know. He's no Clint Eastwood. Anyways, 5 years ago, I fucking started this goddamn show, not knowing what the hell I was doing, thinking it would last maybe a couple episodes. Holy fuck. Little did I know. 2 platforms later, and a whole lot of headaches. And a whole lot of fun. I'm sure I'm the one causing the headaches. You're not giving me the headache. I'm the one giving you the headache. I have sifted through the sewers. I have rooted through the dumpsters. I have dove into the septic tanks to bring you the juiciest, the stupidest, the craziest, and the wildest news that I can find. Now, yeah, it might not be the best, but it's better than the rest. And remember, you can always contribute to the show. Drop me some fucking news, and I will give you credit here on the show. It's like the fucking Todd Ferguson, Rob Chalmers, Queen Elizabeth, Strapulus, the Buzzmaster. So many of you freaks sending in the best of the worst news. The moderator is notorious for sending in news. Fucking cankerous. Anthony Irons, my Australian associate, hooking it the fuck up. That's right, filthy fox. 5 fucking years of the shit show. Five fucking years. 5 years. A lot has gone on since the pandemic. That's right. Started this shit because of the pandemic. Had nothing better to do. Nothing better to do. Give me 1 second here. I gotta do something over here real quick. Anyway, the pandemic brought you this show. And we've been fucking spanking it ever since. Pounding the fucking episodes to you. Like they were beers. In that time, I've done a hell of a lot. So I've gone through and found in my brain the most memorable moronic stories that I could think of at the time. Some adventures that we've had, or reminisce. Like that time when I bought Pornhub. Remember that? That was pretty sweet. 2 free weeks of premium smut. Thanks to me. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Not like it's any different than the free stuff. It's just a little more high def so you can really see their herpes. Some of you still bitched. Some still complained. It was only 2 weeks. There's so much I could jerk off and rub off in 2 weeks, Humongous. We want more. We want more. As usual, you want more. Just stick to the free stuff. All right, don't get addicted to being able to see every detail of the genital wart. Okay, it's a strange kink anyways. I'm not kink shaming, I'm just saying. If you got a magnifying glass or a microscope in the bedroom and you're not hung like a field mouse, then, yeah, you got some freaking problems. Yeah. I mean, who am I to judge, though? I fuck dead hookers. Anyways. You remember the great toilet paper catastrophe, conspiracy, the crap, apocalypse, toilet paper flying off the shelves. Nobody can get it. Everybody had it. Here I am sitting here eating it. Luckily for me, not for you, luckily for me, I had invested in toilet paper and cleaning supplies, you know. I'm not Marjorie Taylor Greene now. I don't do any alleged and obvious insider trading. No. I would never do something like that. I would never do that. I merely studied the market. I followed the flow. And I just happened to sell a baseball field. Olympic-sized swimming pool is more accurate, you know, as opposed to like a t-ball field. Anyways, an Olympic-sized swimming pool full of undesirable fecal chowder, we'll say. You know, doesn't make the best fuel when refined. I may have or may not have sold it to China as a giant vat of bat stew. You know, they didn't need to know. And unfortunately, they still, well, fortunately for me, unfortunately for them, they still don't know, and they've been blamed for the whole pandemic. In reality, it could have been, it may have been, I'm not saying it was, but in some small, strange way, I may be responsible for it, all right? And I may have made tens of billions of dollars off my stock investments in cleaning supplies and in ivermectin and all those fucking things because, you know, I studied the market. and I get some phone calls from some idiots that will not be named, all right? They just gave me good advice, really good advice. And then I used all that money, instead of using it to, you know, like do something for myself, like buy a bunch of hookers, I just wouldn't purchase Pornhub because you were all crying about the pandemic. And then it turns out that like Nikki, and she can't even watch porn in her state. Last year, or a little before last year, they made it illegal in a sense. They blocked all the access to porn sites. So I gotta send her a box of DVDs. I'm just saying, Nikki, I got a good box coming for you, baby. It's gonna be sticky, it's gonna be drippy, it's gonna be wet like your yard after it rains. All right, I'm just saying. You'll love it. You'll love it. Lick a lot of puss. 69. I recommend it. Anyways, they still bitched. All right, they still bitched. Oh, hairy nipples. I love hairy nipples. Especially goat nipples. You ever sucked a goat nipple? You have not lived until you have put a goat nipple in your mouth and chewed it. They like it when you chew them. You don't suck them, you chew them. You chew real hard, too. They really like it. It's like a tin can to the baby goats. You know what I mean? It's like the nipple is like a tin can. They're just chomping on that fucking thing. They love it. They love it. Anyways, I'm definitely not responsible for the pandemic. Definitely not. Not responsible. I have neither taken responsibility nor do I deny responsibility. I just didn't have anything to do with it. Believe it or not, you son of a bitch. This thing's driving me nuts. Speaking of nuts, somebody remind me when it comes to animal news that we need to talk about squirrels. Kangaroos remind me of the squirrels. Maybe we'll have time, maybe not. I don't fucking know. Brian, where's my bike? You already got a box of porn. I mean, in all honesty, I'll throw a few in your next package. I don't give a fuck. Get them the hell out of my fucking shit shack. I have an abundance. I inherited some from someone. I'll just say someone. All right, it was definitely not Rick from Rick's Picks. Definitely not Rick. Rick did definitely not give me his father's collection of dirty movies after he had passed away. Definitely not. Don't even think that. Why would you think that? Just go subscribe to Rick's channel and don't tell him I said that. That's actually how Matt got some of his, who was it that you liked, Matt? That I had a whole fucking bunch of them from him. There was some good ones in there. The moderator can tell you. Oh, shit. 5 years. Who remembers that time that, the fucking cocksucking motherfucking two-ball douche lord sheriff in fucking Tennessee ratted about my damn operation down there? The meth gator fight ring. You know, I had it all figured out. The Hobo Fight Club, it was fucking epic. I should make a movie about it. It was so epic. And this asshole has to go run his mouth about meth gators. And then the world blew up with meth gators and my whole fucking fight club went right down the shitter. It was the best. If you don't remember it, I will gladly tell you about it. Tracy Lords, there you go. I literally can't even read that from here. And somehow I read it. And like, I guess I got like the basics of the, like, I need glasses. I'm not putting on glasses. If I squint real hard, it looks like Terry Lois. Yep, the origins of the meth gator, believe it or not. That was my fight club, man. That was the shit. Some people don't believe it because they've never tasted the flesh from those fights. It's so tender. It's so delicious. That's why I'm so mad. It started out, I'll tell you the story. It started out, right? I was just pitching hobos against hobos, all right? They fight for a bag of crystal. You know, they have some fun, you know? The loser usually wound up in a real bad way, if you know what I'm saying. I gotta be careful with YouTube's terms of services because I don't want to lose my channel. So what we would do is we would simply discard the hobo, we'll say, all right? We just put him in the river, all right? I don't live in a van down by the river, but at that point in my life, I may as well have lived in a van. It was a camper, all right? It was a fucking camper. I was like Walter White out there, you know? And speaking of meth, be sure to check out Mr. Meth. I think Mr. Hellmeth. Mr. Helming, he's over there making the good stuff over there in one of those games. He's cooking it up, just like I was. But eventually, we were in Tennessee, and the crocodiles, I mean the gators, sure there's crocodiles there too, but I'm getting ahead of myself. They kept coming around. They're doing some nibbling. They were like Gustav, all right? They get addicted to the flesh. And what lies below the flesh, the addiction of the meth. For you see, these were no mere mortal, normal gators. No. They were now meth-addicted gators that wanted to join the action. So, long story short, the loser would become the dinner for the night, all right? And everyone would feast upon the corpse of the loser, which was usually the hobo, because hobos don't really fight gators too well, you know. So, I'm just saying, that sheriff sure kept his mouth shut. I had a good thing going there. I was working on turning it into a franchise barbecue place, where it's at a gator farm and a hobo farm. And you farm both of them side by side. And then you have them fight in the middle, and you barbecue at the other end. You get your arena, you watch it, and then you're cooking it. It works out great. They walk around with hunks of freaking hobo and freaking gator bits. Delicious. But no. I wound up getting involved instead with Billy's Chicken Shack, which is fine by me because that's led me on quite the journey of its own. And now, I can't say it yet. All right, I plan on having the movie out at this point so you would all know what's going on. But I can't do it yet. I can't do it yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. But Billy's been good to me. Billy's been good. And the chicken, the chicken's fucking delicious. Chicken's the best. So, I guess it's a little less trouble because now I'm not living in a camper down by the river. No, it was not a camper van. All right? It was just a straight up camper. The kind of camper that you make meth. Oh, SpewTube. Remember when I was going to make my own channel? SpewTube. And it turned into Fungal Freak TV. That was kind of fun. Spent way too much money on that. Like, that went down like the Hindenburg. I'm just saying. The Hindenburg times 9/11 levels of going down. But we're still going strong. I will just say quarantine fucking sucked. All right, Pete tearing up the goddamn Russian fucking hookers. It's one thing if you're gonna fucking rape them, fucking, but no, he's eating them. He ain't leaving nothing for me. So, anyways, on with the actual news. Italy, an Italian man was in the news for using a fake arm to avoid getting the COVID vaccination. That's right, the doctor was prescribing himself no vaccines. Fortunately for him, he had a really bad disguise. It did not look real at all. He could have just said he had a freaking some kind of a skin condition, but no, he didn't. He was caught. A German man received over 250 vaccinations. He just kept going back. He went back multiple times in one day. You gotta get boosted up, man. You gotta boosted up. He's just dripping vaccines. Good times during the lockdown. No traffic. All kinds of fun. Who remembers the nun in England that was seen dancing with a skeleton outside a famous graveyard? Well, within a famous graveyard, I should say. She was actually being watched by a plastic skeleton of a dog. I mean, it wasn't a real skeleton. It was a Halloween decoration, unfortunately. Betty's dead. No, he's not dead, Brian. It had no side effects on him at all. Like, not at all. Like, he didn't even get fucking, like, some people got the sick fucking, you get a little bit of the vid or whatever, like you do with the flu shot. It didn't do anything to him. They checked him, like, fully checked him over. He's fine. It's like that lady on, it's not Extreme Hoarders. It's the one where people do really crazy shit. She drinks gasoline every day. All day. Every day. She literally sips gasoline. And her kids are like, she's gonna blow the fuck up. Like, this bitch is gonna be like that old dude that sat down, fell down backwards with his pants at his ankles onto a World War II artillery shell in England. They brought her to the doctor. The doctor was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're drinking gasoline every day? He checked her out. Dude, there was nothing wrong with this bitch at all. Like, she literally goes to the store and buys gas to drink it. Now, I know people that used to huff gas. I don't recommend it because they saw electrified snakes that crawled up their legs and shocked them, and it's a strange thing when you do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, there's better ways. There's better ways. All right, I'm just saying. But no, she was fine. She was fine. I couldn't believe it. I was flabbergasted. I was dumbfounded. I was retarded, and I wanted to go top myself off with some super. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really think that I could just totally fucking top myself off and freaking be set for the day with maybe just like 350. You know, I mean, I know that's like a gallon, but still. It's weird, man. I don't know. People are fucking weird. Some people, they smoke for 80 years. Like a goddamn chimney, and they don't ever get cancer. They're fine. Other people smoke for like 20 years, fucking drop dead, riddled with fucking cancer. I don't get it. Don't make sense to me. You live, you die, enjoy your time here. What gets me is, how the fuck did this guy, is this the same guy that was the dumbass that raped some woman and then went to England and got fucking put into a coma because of COVID? Like, same mentality. I'm not saying that guy's a rapist that's getting all the thing. I'm just saying, like, how much time do you got to invest into this shit? Like, this fucking guy had 2 different lives. I can't think, I had the damn audio in here where he was all like, I am Sir Roderick Frederick of Wilfredshire. I have a hard time breathing because I'm faking it. Yeah, total faker. Total faker. He tries to stand up and his wife's like, oh my God, no, he's gonna fall over. Oh. He had the mask on and shit. Who remembers that guy? Anybody remember him? I forgot to even write him down. I totally forgot about him. He's like George Santos. Unforgettable until you forget about him. And then once you remember it, you're like, how did I forget about that idiot? He finally admitted who he was. He had tattoos and everything. They identified him by his tattoos while he was in a coma. He was wanted by Interpol he basically faked his death and fled the United States. Anybody remember him? Yep, Brian, I've heard that about so many fucking people. It's nuts. But I will say, work environment can have a lot to do with that shit that people don't take into consideration. But then again, I know people that are basically work in hell and they're doing all right. Genetics are weird, man. I mean, when Odorous fucked the monkeys, I don't think he knew what he was really doing, but you know, he did what he did and he did it, and now you're here, so we're stuck with you. Squirrel stuff. We'll get to the animal news eventually. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. After 2 decades, New Zealand has ditched their official wizard. That's right, human filth. They paid a wizard to be a wizard for like 20 fucking years. Come on now. How do I get to be the next wizard? I want that job. 20 years of being a wizard. Now that's a resume. That's a fucking resume. Imagine walking in, they're like, oh, sir, what have you been doing for the last 20 years of employment? And I was a fucking wizard, all right? I was the official wizard of New Zealand. Sir, we'll hire you on the spot. Unfortunately, we're looking for a gray wizard, not a white wizard. That's a thing, isn't it? Jason would know. I'm like Gandalf. All right, I smoke a lot of weed. Speaking of a weed, big shout out to all the sponsors over the years, Sweet Leaf Cannabis, especially the Buzzmaster. Looking forward to the ultimate return of Sweet Leaf Cannabis. Who could forget?
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
All right, let me start that over.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay. So we are here to give a documentary, to give it.
Who remembers that round of fun? You know, that reminds me. I'm pretty sure I had a sponsor at one time that might still be in here. Give me a second. Yeah, that's right. I was sponsored by Jim's Tire at one point. That drunk zombie. What's going on, drunk zombie? Hell yeah, thinking, that reminds me.
Hello, folks. My name's Jim from Jim's Automotive Tires, Parts, and Services. I just have a message for all the people watching the Humongous Shit Show that are automobile owners. If your tires are as bald as Jada Smith's head, I suggest you invest in some rubbers. Also, folks, if your spouse gets around like a tire or like that bald-ass Kojak-looking Jada Smith, I suggest you invest in some rubbers. I'm Jim from Jim's Automotive Tires, Parts, and Services. Come on down, I'll hook you up with a set of rubbers. Buy 3, get 1 free. I don't fuck you. I leave that to the other guys.
That's right, Jim. We love you. I need some rubbers.
The Humongous Shit Show is sponsored by Moon Meth Cola, the Fun Cola. If you ain't getting high drinking your soda, what the fuck are you drinking
To say the fucking least, we are fueled by Moon Meth Cola here on the Humongous Shit Show. Holy fuck. Take another chunk off the whole Moon Meth Cola. Luckily, it's not crank coffee, otherwise, the show would be getting a little wild. I'm just saying. Oh, fuck. A man was in the news for getting into a high-speed chase in Pennsylvania. I know that's not very unusual. The only problem was that he was masturbating while doing it. Well, it doesn't work out too well in the long run, all right? I'm just saying. In 2016, a man from the Chicago area was ejected through the moonroof of his car and killed with his dick in his hand. That's right, human filth. He was watching porn while cruising down the highway at a high rate of speed. And evidently, he was using the other stick shifter and wound up dead. Mexico, possibly one of my favorite stories of the shit show. I know Brian will agree. It's definitely one of Brian's favorite stories. It has got to be. Got to be. You guessed it. You probably didn't guess it, but maybe you guessed it. If you did, then you are one smart fungal freak, and you know your shit show lore. The Mexican Butcher. Ooh, the Mexican Butcher. I know you love the Mexican Butcher. Yeah, Brian, did he not? That's my question. I'm pretty sure that he did when he freaking cracked into that walnut tree. Busted one last nut. Left his baby batter at the fucking scene of the crime. The Mexican Butcher was not only a butcher, he was a cannibal. A Mexican man in his late 70s, I do believe, was arrested, I think it was like 2022 or something like that. We have heard zero, zip, zilch, nada, no updates on the fucking story. It's bullshit. They found the identification, the IDs of an upwards of 35 to 40 women, purses, personal items, videotapes, Betamax, I want to say reel to reel, he had been filming his crimes. And what had happened is a local cop's wife assisted him getting some groceries and never came back. When they went to his house to investigate, they found a portion of the floor that they could lift up, and underneath it was a butcher shop dug into the floor, and there was his wife who had been cut up like meat. And that's when they started to go through his house of horrors, which is full of his victims' memorabilia. Some real fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit. A Japanese man was in the news for spending over $20,000 to become a dog. I'm sure you remember him. He's unforgettable. Motherfucker better not pee on my leg. Wind up like Pookie. Pookie, Pookie, Pookie. Who remembers the Michigan man that was caught driving without a license during his video court trial? And then it turned out he didn't have a, well, at first they thought that he was, his license was suspended. And then it turned out that he didn't even have a license. It was weird. It was a weird case. It just got weirder and weirder. The whole video court thing is wild. They had people smoking weed during their freaking trial. Dumbasses. Gives me some good content, but fucking idiots. Just goes to show how little they're walking around with. Yeah, I hear you there, Brian. I've been wanting a fucking update on that guy so bad. The decapitations were out of control the last, well, it's been a while that they've been going on, but the new mayor of Mexico City was found in his vehicle with his head cut off and put on top of his vehicle. That was within his first week. A few years back, I went with Psycho Destructo down to Massachusetts, or as I call it, Massachusetts. We ran into that little bitch boy, TB. Wound up getting into a little kerfuffle. Fucking wound up with a nice new ring for myself, that's right. I may not have ever won a Super Bowl, but I'll smoke a Super Bowl, that's for sure. Oh, Tommy boy, I'm sure he's crying still to this day, but I'll sell it for drugs one of these days. Probably sell it right back to him. It was a fair fight. It was a fair fight. A monster, a machine versus the pretty boy. He got sacked, to say the least. Who remembers the poop showers? Oh, the poop showers. Those are the best. One in Russia was like a 70-foot tall geyser of feces. Amazing, amazing. It was just raining shit. Freaking coming from everywhere. I remember Beverly sent me a story one time. The same thing happened in China. And it was just raining turds everywhere. Like, all around. Like, it was just such a huge explosion of shit. It was awesome. It was awesome. Imagine Slayer singing that. Raining turds. From a fractured sewer pipe. From a fractured sewer line. There you go. But I would pay to just dance in those freaking showers. You know, fuck the golden showers. You gotta have a 70-foot geyser of feces. Now that is a party. I'm telling you right now. Connecticut. I think it was Queen Elizabeth that sent this one, and there was a driver of a sewage tank, a truck full of brown gold, just driving around town, leaking shit everywhere. You know, that could have gone into my fucking fuel reserves, asshole. Oh no, hell no. Anyways, caused multiple accidents, including a motorcyclist that skidded over 75 feet down the highway on feces. Can you imagine that? You're buzzing along on your motorcycle and all of a sudden you're sliding in shit, headed towards a multi-car pileup because of literal shit. He drove through the suburbs. He drove all over the place, just trying to avoid the fact that he was leaking shit. He had a massive leak. Shit, slip and slide on I-95. I don't think it was I-95, but whatever. I don't care. Kim Jong-un. Boy, was he in the news a lot in the last 5 fucking years. My God. That little dick. Tater. Causing all kinds of shit. He went to war with King Neptune. Yeah, believe it or not, Kim Jong-un, the brainless leader, the ill-wise one, going to war with King Neptune. Over what, you may ask? We will never know. He'll never tell us. He fired over 100 intercontinental ballistic missiles at the ocean. I'm telling you, he is at war with King Neptune. There's no fucking ifs, no ands, no buts. I don't know what he's got against the fish, but it's something. He's got something. Fucking find out one of these goddamn days. Jackass. I mean, personally, I think it's hilarious. I think it's fucking hilarious. You know, he's wasting his fucking missiles, firing them at the fish. It's just a war he'll never win. Speaking of wars, what's going on, Turkey Surprise? Congratulations, you on your fucking 5 years of being a jackass. Yes, thank you, Turkey Surprise. Can you believe this shit, human filth? Goddamn, 5 fucking years. You've been paying attention to this shit for 5 years. Oh boy. I'm surprised you survived. Surprised you ain't got AIDS. Hey, leave the AIDS out of this. Anyways, Turkey Surprise, how's the Turkinator coming along? It's fucking great. We're almost done. Yep. It's gonna be a good one. That's actually not really that good, but still, you know. I mean, that's a bonus. Yeah, you are in it, you jackass. Freaking. How many years have you been on the show anyway? I don't know. You tell me. I couldn't tell you. Maybe 3 years. Has it been 3? I think it's close to it. It's got to be at least fucking 3. Maybe going on 4. You came in. Anyways, how fucking high are you? Super fucking high. All right, freaking get back in the oven. I'm back, human filth. I couldn't get this makeup off. No, you don't. You're keeping it on forever. What? Yeah, you're fucking typecast as a Turkinator, so get the fuck out of here. Oh, Turkey Surprise. Will he ever realize he's not the star of the show? He's Ed McMahon. I'm Johnny Carson, motherfucker. He needs a little seat right over there, but you know, one of these days that'll happen. Not anytime soon. I'm just saying. Too much shit going on. Rhino Detroit Doe, what's going on, man? I need to get the freaking get some of them episodes from the Ringleader up. Talking with Ramon about the midgets. Gonna do some searching. I gotta find those videos. Back in the day, that does suck. That freaking Facebook nuking my goddamn page. I lost so many I lost a lot of episodes. That sucks ass. We had a lot of fun on Facebook. Those were the days. I still love doing it though. Still have a blast every goddamn Sunday. Speaking of which, we will be doing a show on Sunday, 420. We'll be getting baked. We'll be doing the normal show as always. Imagine how many shipwrecks he has destroyed. Oh, I'm sure plenty. I'm sure plenty. I mean, he's launching some big fucking missiles. I don't know. Evidently, King Neptune ain't giving a fuck. I think there's going to be a tsunami or something that takes out North Korea. It's going to completely avoid South Korea. Neptune's going to be like, nope, you leave South Korea alone. Elon Musk, the Mussolini, as I like to call him, little fucking dick weasel, he bought X to help rig the freaking election because he's a piece of shit like that. His ego just grows and grows, and yet he still has not even paid off the loan for the platform. Anyways, allegedly, he wants to have a commune of a harem of women with all of his kids, his little clones. Operation Human Shield, take 2. South Park, do it. You know damn well he wants to surround himself with all those fucking 17 kids of his so nobody will try to whack him. He's already said he's like the number 2 person. Bullshit. Steven Seagal's threatening to snatch my birthday all the time. That takes tier over all of these minions that are fucking with Teslas. If Steven Seagal is telling Elon Musk he's gonna snatch his motherfucking birthday, then he definitely goes up to the, upper tier. But until then, ananda. What's going on, Scott? Hope you and Sam are doing well. I know it's pretty late over your way. And no, I do not do a good Scottish accent. I've tried, all right? I fucking tried. Africa was in the news for all the wrong reasons last 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. It was something like that. And that brings me to one of my fucking... Not my favorite, but it's fucking good. It's fucking good. I had an on-the-road reporter for a while there. She was blonde, she was ditzy, she was deliciously tipsy, we'll just say. None other than Dolly Dearest, covering an African African cult, a Christian cult that was harvesting organs after starving people to death. So I sent Dolly over to find out what the fuck was going on.
Howdy, Humongous, and all my fellow fungal freaks. I'm your dearest Dolly, and I'm here to bring you the news you've been hungry for. Speaking of hunger pains, this pizza is to die for. I'm here in Kenya. I think it's in Africa. Didn't Ernest go to Africa? I remember when he went to camp that one time. I don't think I would eat eggs erroneous. Speaking of not eating, recently, Kenyan officials found 10 bodies in a mass grave. They were all part of a Christian cult. Of course they were. They were told they could meet Jesus if they stopped eating.
May I have some of your pizza? It looks to die for.
Anyways.
Excuse me, Miss Dolly, but there is an update on the situation. They have found more bodies. I regret to inform you they found another mass grave with 20 more bodies.
Oh my. Another 20 bodies? Wow, that's a lot of bodies. That makes 20 plus 10, carry the thingy over here, but 30! That makes 30! That's a lot of bodies!
Excuse me, Miss Dolly, but I regret to inform you they have found 100 more bodies.
What? Another 100 bodies? Oh, that's a lot of, that's a big number. That's a lot of bodies and math. Let's do this. Okay, carry the one, and then you got the...
Excuse me, Miss Dolly, but I regret to inform you they found another mass grave with 200 more bodies.
Are you serious?
Excuse me, Miss Dolly, but they found 100 more bodies.
You gotta be kidding me! Another 300 bodies? Is that even a number? That Jesus guy's sure gonna be busy. The line to meet him will be out the gate and halfway down the highway to hell. It's almost as long as the line at the pizza place. I will always wait in line for Jeff's 27-incher. Ooh, that could feed a whole village. Well, I'm off to get another piece of pie. That's pizza if you're a New Yorker.
Excuse me, Miss Dolly, but may I have some of your pizza? It looks to die for.
I don't think so. You can wait in line and get your own now.
Excuse me, Miss Dolly, but I couldn't help but hear you speak of the great Ernest P. Worrell. He was a great man, but he was not very smart.
There may be a lawsuit waiting to happen, a legal liability, but I fucking love her. Give it up for Dolly Dearest. She went all over the place, and luckily when she went to Africa, she didn't wind up with...
That young man was just in here.
He has AIDS. No one's gonna help me with my problem, lady, okay? I got AIDS. AIDS! I got AIDS.
I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS.
You get out or I'll scream.
You scream, I swear to God, I'm gonna stick you with this thing, all right? I found it in the gutter. I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS.
I got AIDS. AIDS!
That's right. AIDS! Oh, shit. If you ain't got AIDS, you're not a cool kid. I'm just saying. Personally, I'm feeling the itch. And it's not my freaking venereal diseases. That's right. I am your host with the most STDs and the fattest doobies. I am Humongous, fungus of your ungus. And I'm proud to bring you one of my favorite stupid skits that I took somebody's skit and cut it into my own and said, fuck you. Mine's better.
What is happening?
No, ma'am. I'm finna tell my side of the story because she already told her side of the story. What happened was I drove all the way up here to get a Plan B.
I'm still in a state of shock right now.
And I like to come to this store because in my neighborhood, they always locking the Plan Bs up because people keep stealing them, like me.
What?
This store, I can steal as many Plan Bs as I want.
What?
And I'm only saying it on the camera because I didn't steal it.
What?
So when I go in here, I come and get a Plan B at least every other day.
Why? Tell me why.
I need one every other day. I don't want any more kids.
What?
I walk inside the store, right?
What?
Reach up there, try to grab it, and then the lady yelling in a wheelchair.
Acknowledge me.
She on the little owl talking about don't grab it because the associate is about to help her. Get up
What?
and get it yourself if you want it. I'm not finna not get the very last Plan B on the shelf just because you can't walk.
You have no soul, you son of a bitch!
Like, I'm not doing that.
What?
So I told her what I had to say, like, you should have got up and got it, or you should have got a stick or something.
What?
Knocked it down. That's
What?
the reason I didn't go to jail is because the lady came, rolled over my toe, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm finna do her in. Like, I'm finna just do this. I did not know people in the wheelchair, upper body strength is so strong. That lady pulled me down to her level and started doing my head in.
You son of a bitch, don't you hit her! Don't you hit her!
That is so embarrassing.
Don't do this! Please, don't do this!
What?
Let's get, don't do it!
That That lady pulled me down to her level and started doing my head in. And no, I didn't steal before you said I didn't have a chance to. Yes, she got the last plan B. But I don't know. I didn't go to jail, so I don't know why the news is out here. But I didn't bully nobody in a wheelchair. She beat my ass. That's just how that went.
You coughed off to the title, you bastard!
Yes.
You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why!
We really don't know what we're dealing with here, man. And I'm just kind of a little worried about locking up here. Because we just might blow the whole planet up, you know. Everybody knows that Hulkamania is the strongest force in this universe.
I am gonna, when I get done with the Turkinator, I'm putting that fucking skit together with something. I'm putting it on the goddamn, even if it's just the audio, I'm putting it on YouTube for you guys to listen to, because that shit makes me laugh. I'm just, oh, Jesus fuck. Of course, again. What? Poser Maximus, you dirty dog, what's going on? Yeah, you're the best manager, I know. What? Yeah. Yeah, I told you not to interrupt me, but at least you use the satellite. You must be drinking again. Yeah? I can't tell him about it yet. No, I can't tell him. No, they're gonna have to wait. Yeah, exactly. All right. I appreciate it. But it's... okay. All right. Of course. Perfect. Freaking Poser Maximus, the best manager in all the land. Hell, according to him, I have to, do the next advertisement for Sam as the Macho Man for none other than my personal favorite. Ooh, yeah. Shaken baby bake, yeah. Original child flavor, yeah. It's the best. Yeah. Just put the baby in the bag. And just shake the little bastard. Yeah. Just shake him and bake him. Yeah. Sounds like a tag team effort. Yeah, they're not responsible. Yeah, that's right. Shaken baby bake is not responsible for child neglect. Yeah, or murder charges. They're just responsible for delicious, yeah, shaken baby bake. Worst Macho Man ever. I'm just saying. Now you can go to bed, Sam. You got your Macho Man. Scott's like, oh, hell yeah. She's dripping now. The Macho Bedtime Story. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying. Oh, shit. And here it comes. The torrential winds. Put my doobie out. Son of a bitch. The winds have changed. Some things never change. That's one thing I've learned from 5 years of studying the human race. Mostly your flaws. Every now and then there's some stories in there that aren't too bad, so. Oh man, it's her birthday tomorrow. Are you fucking kidding me? I guess we're gonna have to sing happy birthday to somebody tomorrow. Just saying. Tomorrow we will be starting the show early, just like today, because tomorrow is 420. So we will be burning up to 420. If you're not smoking, if you're drinking, have a fucking puff, have a drink, whatever. We'll be celebrating normal shit show, but more of the fucking bizarreness from the last few years.
maybe with a mix of some of the new shit. That is badass. Born on 420. I was a 120, which unfortunately is inauguration day every 4 years here, so. Well, not here in Antarctica, but where I broadcast from. Hopefully you do something good for the birthday. Get some, I love cake. I gotta admit, I am a cake addict. I have spent time in New York City with the lovely, the talented, the Hershey Kiss nipples goddess, Miss Cherry Delight. I love those nipples, I just gotta say. Sorry, Cherry, I want to... Turkey Surprise will have to bite those nipples because I can't. But anyways, I'm just saying, Brian, I might have to show you something later. Jesus Christ. But, I don't know, she's gonna be watching the show. Anyways, born on the freaking big 420. It'd be even better if you were born at 420 on 420. But I highly doubt you were shot out of the honeypot. Oh, Jesus, born on Friday the 13th. You are a freaking match made in stoner heaven. Horror stoner heaven. Although, the real Friday the 13th story is much more interesting. As much as I love Jason, the real story is much more interesting. Much more interesting. Not gonna get into that. I want to know, I'm gonna take a break for 1 second because I want to know what you filthy fucks think of my immaculately pale ass motherfucking arms and my raggedy ass. I gotta get this freaking finished. Glookie is gonna be doing a whole sleeve for me, and I am fucking excited. I'll never be able to hold a job, but I will have a beautiful arm. Oh, so beautiful. Big shout out to Glookie. Jorge, you are the man. Fucking love that guy. Also, big shout out to, obviously I've already done it before, but I don't care, I'm doing it again. Big shout out to the Passover Pimp and Jew, my man. Why are you not in the Turkinator? Makes no sense to me. He needs to be in the Turkinator. I was going to have a Jewish space laser scene. Let me know in the comment section if you think the Turkinator, for some dumb reason, needs a Jewish space laser scene. Personally, I say yes, and I think that MTG should be zapped. I'm just saying. I think it'd be funny. There's very little real jabs other than it's Turkey Surprise, all right? It's Turkey Surprise. Blame him. Okay, I'm just saying. It's Turkey. So, don't send me to El Salvador. I'll fit right in. In late breaking news, shit's getting real out there with the Gestapo, so be careful. I'm just saying, there's some shit going on. Holy fuck balls. I'm not going to talk about it, but I will talk about it at some point, but not today. Today's a day of celebration. Today is a day where we are going to be, I'm going to have some, I posted a picture, so you know what you're getting into. This ain't the right music for it. So I'll do some news, and then I will, or not. I guess not. Not quite what I was going for, so just stop. That's right, the song that won't turn down. Because it's a fucking gun. Anyways, I am going to be giving away a Fuck You Lonnie patch provided by myself but made by Shannon over at Magic Circle Designs. She makes some badass stuff. I am going to be giving away a Ninja Union patch. You can become an official member of the Ninja Union today with your local Ninja Union card. That's right. It's a real deal. It's the real deal. You get a numbered limited edition. You know, you're part of the clan, all right? Not that clan, not that clan. No. You're not part of the cult. Okay? It's some fucking Frozen in the Tic Tac stickers. Toss some of those in there. Oh, badass little fungal freak patch. Another one provided by Shin. Oh, somebody is gonna get some stickers, including the Chainsaw Sharks, the Russian Chainsaw Sharks from My Ninja. You gotta be careful of those motherfuckers. They will take your arm off like Tommy Wiseau. A My Ninja sticker pack will include some badass little My Ninja stickers. Whole variety of stuff. This is Sensei Seagal with a quote from Red Eye Reviews. Killing makes me a hungry boy. And that's the truth. As well as Sexecutioner cookies made by Yurina Nozumi. This was a real cookie. She really made this. This was a real cookie. I'm not even kidding. When you see the sticker, you'll be like, holy shit, that's a real cookie. She actually draws these. Best friend and student of mine over in Japan. And not but glad, oh, there's a shark and they can jump the shark. And one of my personal favorites, because he is a douchebag. Lord Humongous, ruler of the wasteland. You can put that in the bathroom when you take a big old shit. I did that. Lord Humongous taking credit for that dumb. What a nice guy. What a nice fucking guy. I'm just saying. Yeah, every woman says he man. Oh shit. Yes, you will need a bigger boat. That is for fucking sure. It's a freaking, it's an overload. Where is it? There we go. That works. Creeping along like a slithering snake. Trust me, there's a lot of snakes in the news, especially on this fucking show. California, we went there last weekend for Camper Town Part 2. I played you the Dolly Deer skit. Camper Town, USA, as I like to call it, with the rivers of feces flowing right behind your camper. Oh, I love it. I love it. I want to live there. I want to bathe there. I want people to throw their bucket of feces right at my trailer. Yeah. Imagine Matt Folding lives right next door to you. Turkey. Not turkey surprise, but this is a surprise. A Turkish man that went missing. Let me know if you heard this one before, because it's a whopper. A Turkish man went missing, and eventually, after I want to say it was about 48 hours, he was found by himself. The drunken Turkish man joined a search party looking for himself. Could you imagine? You're walking along and you're yelling his name. You're like, okay, I don't know any Turkish names. We'll just say like freaking, freaking Turkman. Turk, man. And somebody comes up and they're like, hey, who you looking for? Fucking, what's he look like? And you start describing him and you're looking at him and that's him. And he's just like shit-faced drunk. That's the kind of drunken uncle that I want to share a boozy pop with. Oh, nice. That happened in England, too. One thing I bet you heard about, Sam and Scott, was the, shit. The moderator told me a couple weeks ago. It was a gimp. The Somerset Gimp? Was it Somerset? Was that the name of the town where the gimp was from? He was gimping around, like freaking people the fuck out. I know there was like multiple ones at some point because they got freaking kind of ballsy after they busted him. But let me know in the comment section, Sam or Scott, if you ever had an encounter with the Somerset Gimp. Yeah, it was the Somerset Gimp. I saw him on Count Dankula. And I was like, yes, this is an awesome story for the show. And then it got better and better. It got juicier and juicier. Because like they were like, when they caught him finally, because he was slithering around town. And they told him, like, you're not allowed to go out in public at night, like at all, let alone in your gimp suit. And you're not allowed to wear your gimp suit in the house. I want to say they may have gave him like a little bit of time he was allowed to in the house or something. But they were like, yeah, you're not allowed to wear black. The Somerset Gimp. I love it. I love it. Bring out the gimp. I mean, I don't love gimps. I'm just saying. Yeah, I know. He wasn't even doing anything. That's the best part is like, he wasn't even like, you know, grabbing anybody by the pussy or anything, you know? It's not like he was walking into dressing rooms of underage girls and checking them out and bragging about it because he ran the beauty pageant or something. I mean, and that's not even wearing a gimp suit. That's just wearing a suit. I say give the Somerset Gimp back his fucking gimp rights. I think it's discrimination against gimps. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a gimp. I'm not a dominatrix thing. I know people that are into that shit. But if he would have done something other than be like, oh, I'm the gimp. Yeah, if he would have actually like done something, I can understand. More likely he was like, you can't talk with one of those masks on. Don't ask how I know. That's none of your goddamn business. And thank you very much. Stay the fuck out of my business. Yeah, he's making noises like slithering around. I don't see the problem there. It's not like he did it around. Like, here's a story from Florida, all right? A Florida couple was caught at a cul-de-sac, which is like a little parking area on the side of the road at the beach. They were caught fucking in front of traffic and children. And they're like, oh no, it's just a normal day here in Florida, you know? But not saying they didn't get charged with some serious shit. They should have. Or the Florida man that was sitting on the beach with his twig and two bits exposed. And he had like a pair of lady's panties and a bunch of like people just walk by and they're like, what the fuck? Like, this guy's just a gimp slithering around at night. Leave the gimp. I gotta go all Britney Spears. Leave the gimp alone. I'm just fucking with you. But no, I find it hilarious that in the UK you could be like, shut up, to somebody on Twitter, like Caplog, shut up, you Karen, you fucking cunt, and they'll come, like, arrest you in certain parts of the UK. Like, oh, you offended someone on Twitter? Time to go into the clink. How about you fuck off, too? You know, we can manifest democracy. Get your hand off my penis. This man right here, he had my limp penis in his hand, or something like that. He passed away, unfortunately. I can't think of his name, but I love that fucking man. Florida is the worst, but Drunk Zombie is the best. Drunk Zombie doesn't go down to the beach and flop his dong around. He just does it in my inbox. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. He does it on my phone. Be sure to hit that like button, you filthy freaks. It does nothing for me other than boost my ego. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Now, it helps YouTube let you know that I'm posting shit. So, if you like it, hit the like button. And seriously, I got a bunch of shit that's going to be going up soon, and YouTube probably won't even tell you. But if you hit the like button, it's like, oh, okay. I mean, that's how certain people find me, is because something that they liked correlates with my stupid show, and like it just pops up. Turd Ferguson, for example, great friend of the show, always submitting some killer news. He found me because he was looking for some kind of fungus, and it was not foot fungus. I think it was humongous fungus, that big one out there somewhere. So you never know. You never know. Oh, Jesus. Thigh-high boots and bestiality. Oh, that reminds me of a song that you might want to hear. I'm just saying, there was a little story coming up in the news. And it definitely fits that one.
When this bus comes rolling into town, you don't want to be around unless you're down. They've got enough scabies and rabies for everyone. Their heavy petting zoo is on the run. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. The animals are dripping with cum and pus. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. A tenement on wheels dripping with pus. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. They do more than ride horses and milk the goat. They love to show videos balls deep in animal throat. They will invite you to go for a roll in the hay. If you do, a new STD is the price you will pay. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. The animals are dripping with cum and pus. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. A tenement on wheels dripping with pus. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. When you see this bus of furs come rolling through, you know just what to do. Hide your kids, your pets, call the cops and animal control. Do the world a favor and put these vile people in a hole. They love the animals in a strange kind of way. They screw them every goddamn day. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. The animals are dripping with cum and pus. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. A tenement on wheels dripping with pus. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. God damn!
That's right, Cowboy George and the Robotic Rump Riders. Rocking it out.
first come rolling through. You know just what to do. Hide your kids, your pets, call the cops and animal control. Do the world a favor and put these vile people in a hole. They love the animals in a strange kind of way. They screw them every goddamn day. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. The animals are dripping with cum and pus. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus. A tenement on wheels dripping with pus. Oh no, here comes the bestiality bus.
And I write some really shitty songs. I really do. I got to admit. That's fucking bad. That's fucking bad. Let me know what you think of these crappy country songs. Cowboy George and the Robotic Rump Riders got some big news coming your way soon. I'm telling you right now, you fucking freaks. Yeah, that is based on a true story. That is actually a story that's coming right up in the news. A bus was spotted in, I believe it was Pennsylvania, and it had been reported in Georgia, Alabama, and I want to say like Maryland for banging all the animals, showing nasty, beastie, hality videos to younglings, we'll say. It was an extremely heavy petting zoo. Extremely heavy. To the point of a little too heavy, if you know what I'm saying. You know, like, yeah. Upon inspection by the ASCPA, or whatever the fuck it is, everyone that came in contact with anything anywhere near the bestiality buses, they've started to refer to it as, they contracted scabies. Yeah. Delicious. I'll take hobos over scabies, bestiality people any day. Yeah, the best seats are in the back with the geese and the chickens. I think the most surprising thing was that they let them go. They're like, oh, we don't have any evidence. I think they just didn't want to deal with them. They wanted somebody else to bust them. And that's the problem with this fucking country. I'm just saying, do your goddamn job. They did take some of the animals, don't get me wrong. They fucking did a little bit, but they didn't do a fuck enough. You know? I'm just saying. Fucking. Many creeper fucking idiots have come across my desk over the goddamn years in the news. Holy shit. I can't tell you how many preacher pedos, fucking retarded beyond belief, drunk with power, drunk on Jesus. But I will say one story came across my desk that touched me like a strange uncle. When you went swimming that one time that summer, I'm just saying, never me. You may remember him if I can remember where the hell I put him. I know he's in here somewhere.
I'm in danger.
Ah, where's my boy? Come on. Oh, you fucking gotta be kidding me. Oh, there is one other thing I can play before that, but anyways, I'll fucking find it. And then I'm gonna go back down to that. There was one. Where the hell is he? One man that stands out above them all. There he is. Mr. Moderator. I don't know how much you fucking love this goddamn guy. I did an animation of this. I wish I could play it right now. One of these days, we will be at that level. I thank the Ko-Fi freaks. Because of them, we're one step fucking closer to being able to get the internet actually set it up and have like a real show instead of having to do it from the freaking old mobile. But anyways, I digress. As I said, over the years, there's only been one Jesus that's in my life, and that's Heavy Metal Jesus. He's Heavy Metal Jesus, aka Michael Medford, is the fucking man. But there is a second Jesus that came into my life that, well, other than that one that Guar kills, I like that guy. I like him. He was cool. He died and then turned into super freaking mega Jesus and mega zombie. Anyways, we received this story and I was rather shocked because I have heard some shit in my fucking day. Speaking of which, I need to see if I still have Billy in here. I mean, the freaking 911 dog call, but Jesus has a new name, and it's Pizza Hut Jesus.
Shit's gonna get real.
Halfway 911, what is your emergency? Yes, this is Jesus Christ, and I just broke into the Pizza Hut. I broke the window in. I'm here. Jesus is here now. He's back to Earth. All right, and so you don't work there? No, I just broke in, had a pizza. I'm Jesus.
And what was your name again?
My name is Jesus.
What's your last name, Jesus?
Christ.
Okay. And what do you look like?
I look like Jesus. What else do I supposed to look like?
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm Jesus. I can do whatever I want. We're tired of Judases on this earth. We're going to clean this earth up. So what are you up to?
Well, where do you live at?
I don't. I'm from heaven.
How'd you get over to the Pizza Hut?
I'm from heaven, sir.
Okay. And did you break a front window?
Yeah, I broke the door window, sir.
And G to Pizza?
Oh. God damn it. Anyways, I found the video. My bad, human filth. Sorry about that. I'll show you the damn video, all right? I didn't mean to hit that button, but yeah, I'll show you the fucking video. It's a little bit longer, but you're lucky. So, you get to see the full version of The Adventures of Billy Hill, Pizza Hut Jesus. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Fucking play it. There we go. You're lucky. Oh, come on. Want to mute it?
Yes, this is Jesus Christ, and I just broke into the Pizza Hut.
Way too high for this shit.
Jesus.
I am way too high for this. Sorry about that. Way too high.
Halfway 911, what is your emergency? Yes, this is Jesus Christ, and I just broke into the Pizza Hut. I broke the window in. I'm here. Jesus is here now. He's back to Earth.
All right, and so you don't work there?
No, I just broke in, had a pizza. I'm Jesus.
And what was your name again?
My name is Jesus.
What's your last name, Jesus?
Christ.
Okay, and what do you look like?
I look like Jesus. What else do I supposed to look like?
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm Jesus. I can do whatever I want. We're tired of Judases on this earth. We're going to clean this earth up. So what are you up to?
Well, where do you live at?
I don't. I'm from heaven.
How'd you get over to the Pizza Hut?
I'm from heaven, sir.
Okay. And did you break a front window?
Yeah, I broke the door window, sir.
And G to Pizza?
Yeah. Had a Mountain Dew.
I still can't believe you turned down the money. At least we could have stayed for the wedding feast. I'm starving. Have you got anything to eat? Oh, wait a minute. Look at that! Pizza the Hut! Hang on, Buffalo. We're gonna make space trips. Give me Paul!
You're delicious.
Pizza the Hut!
Well, if it isn't Lone Star and his sidekick, Puke.
That's barf.
Barf, Puke, whatever.
Hello, Lone Star.
Hello, Vinny. What do you want?
No. It's not what I want. It's what you want.
Cowboys.
That's right, human fellas. Rest in peace, Pizza Hut Jesus. Unfortunately, he was a schizophrenic, and he cut out his tongue when he was locked up in jail without his medication, and he died. So, unfortunately, we will not be getting any more hilarious 911 calls from Pizza Hut Jesus, which is a shame. Rest in Pizza Hut Jesus. If you want to see more animations like that, check out my freaking foolishness over here on SpewTube. I'm right here. I don't know why I'm saying it's over there. I was over there, now I'm over here. What can I say? Anyways, on with the damn show. One way or another.
Howdy, my fairly hungry, horny.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You don't need to hear from Billy right now. Don't need it yet. I'm going to get this joint lit back up. Oh, shit. Get this fucking show rolling. It's fucking 419. What are you doing for 420? You come hang out here on the shit show or what? You fucking freaks. Rest in Pizza Hut Jesus. Be sure to check out my merch over on Threadless. Got some good shit over there. Got the old satisfaction guarantee. Who remembers the death of Mr. Peanut? They killed that fucker off. Chopped him down. Turned him into a baby peanut. Just a little guy. A little micro nut. I'm guessing he's all grown up again. Maybe not. Might still be delicious. The weather went fucking batshit crazy in 2020. Firenadoes, earthquakes, wildfires, Nickelback concerts. Good God, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods. You name it. It was happening. Some people, they even got some rain. I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. Hell yes, if you want to join the Ko-Fi Freaks, you can just donate one time. You can donate freaking multiple times. You can donate monthly. There are some perks in that. I need to get back on it. Get some fucking packages out. You know, I will do a special Macho Man birthday for Sam private. I'll send it to you tomorrow on the birthday. Do it without the restrictions, if you know what I'm saying. Get a little easier. Last year we lost Betty White. Or I'll just say within the last 5 years, we lost Betty fucking White. I still want those stamps. I don't care if you're not supposed to lick them. If you're just supposed to stick them, I'm gonna lick the shit out of those stamps. I'm gonna lick it like I was a lesbian. Love me some Betty White. Lost a whole lot of freaking good and bad people in the last 5 years. I'm not going through the list as much as I'd like to. I will say, rest in peace. Bubbatron and Jethro. Potato Nick, son of a bitch. Mad Alfred. Gonna give a humongous thank you, not only to all of you freaks that watch the show, but to the moderator and Waylon for making up some badass merch and some kick-ass stuff, not only for you freaks, but for me too. Oh yeah, big shout out to Andrew Riley for helping hooking up some shirts, Poser Maximus for funding a lot of these endeavors. He is the man, the myth, the legend. I just want to show you a couple of these awesome things. I've got my other ones downstairs, but still. Got the freaking fungal freaks jerseys, nice embroidery. I love it. I love it. Got the old. I'd still like to have some big patches made up. I'm gonna talk to Shannon, because I know it'd be easy as hell. The fuck you Lonnie jerseys. Oh yeah. Smells like laundry detergent. Not my favorite smell. I'd rather have it smell like a fucking hockey player. I'm a doom and dumb and Rama Bridendola. Lonnie, you fat bastard. Knocking everything over. We've had a lot of good times over the last 5 years. A lot of adventures. Even just from sitting here in the seat. One of my favorite jerseys. The fungal freak jersey with quite possibly the second best one. The best one is my humongous one. But still. The Porto Potty. Taking off, tearing ass. Oh, shit. Big thank you to you guys. You put in the extra freaking effort. Always above and beyond, and I appreciate the hell out of it. I am gonna be Matt. We'll talk about the shipping stuff to Scotty and Sam. I'll chip in on shipping with you, so that way we can get that over to them. I don't know why the hell they want so much for that. That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I know why, because they're assholes. But speaking of assholes, somebody's gonna get a Passover pimp sticker. That's right, the Passover pimp. How you doing, Bobby Joe? My producer, Bobby Joe, has just come up to tell me to hurry the fuck up. Get this show rolling. We were about overdosed in 2020 and 2021 and 2022 and 2023 with asteroids. Jesus, fuck. I'm telling you. I call them ass turdroids because it's just, it's my thing. All right, I'm not going to defend myself here. But what I will say is that my favorite part, my absolute favorite part is when things work. Believe it or not, for a long period, they were comparing the size of these asteroids to nothing short of every planet, every animal on the planet. These boneheads were like, asteroid A3C42PO is the size of 72 blue whales, 13 golden finches, and an iguana. Not to be mistaken for asteroid BAB 2024, which is the size of Lonnie Almondum and Dola, which is a sperm whale. And that's one big motherfucking asteroid. And it's gonna crash into the earth and we're all gonna die. Oh, never mind, it went by. My bad. And then 5 minutes later, another asteroid. It was entertaining, I'll just say that much, all right? Then they start comparing them to vehicles. Oh, it's two 1972 Ford fucking Pintos or some shit, you know. Just get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. Stick to the animals. I don't care how many John Deere tractors it is. I want to know how many crocodiles and piranhas. Believe it or not, in a story that I forgot, which I was reinformed of from a local of the area, one of my California friends, amazing artist, incredible artist, Lilith. Oh, Lilith. Gotta love her. She's one that sent me Flatzo. She sent me Flatzo, which Flatzo out here. I haven't had Flatzo on the show in a while. He's been kind of pissed off. He's been feeling kind of down. He's been feeling kind of freaking flat. A little left out. He's a little pissy. Just saying, just a little pissy. I mean, you'd be mad too if you were Flatzo. I don't think he wants to be on the show. Anyways, she sent me Flatzo. Thank you very much, Lilith. And tons of amazing art. She's actually, I've collaborated with her on multiple projects. Fucking love collaborating with her. I love her style. She draws me like a late 70s cartoon. And I don't mean the kids' cartoons. I mean the adult ones that are like the hardcore, like heavy metal, and then so I can't think of the other type. You probably know what I'm talking about, Brian. There's this certain artist that used to do illustrations and animations, and they're fucking amazing work. And Lilith is one of those people. Like I'm just saying, there's a lot of freaks that send me some killer work, but she's a good shit. And she told me that a local intersection in her town, in her hub, has been overflowed. It has been flooded. It's a coordinated attack with piss jugs. That's right, human filth. Nothing short of World War P is going down in California. It is Piss Jug City. And I'm not kidding when I tell you that we've gone down this road before. Just recently, we were talking about anonymous piss jugs showing up in, I want to say it was Massachusetts or was it Connecticut? Lots of piss jugs. Nice, she's gonna be surprised. I didn't tell her. I fucking love Lilith. She's such a crazy cool artist. Her dinosaurs and stuff, like holy fuck. I wish I could remember what the hell her Instagram is so I could share it here on the show. I'll have to make a post or something so you guys can check it out. Speaking of that, when you're done with the show, go over to fucking Cankerous' page, Jason Kimball. Check out his fucking art. He is doing some crazy cool sculptures. He's sculpting me, probably as we speak. He could be sculpting my mangina. Who knows? Brian Cook has one of the most amazing action figures, craction figures, as I like to call them, of me. I have an amazing figure done by John Poppy, and I am looking forward to doing an exchange with Jason for this fucking monstrosity. Oh, I love it. I need a place to keep him safe. I need to build some kind of a little Antarctic box frame that's like sealed up so I can have him in there like rubbing one out or something, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. piss there. It's Scott. Do you guys have piss jugs in Scotland? Are there piss jugs in Scotland? That's what I want to know. Also, are there piss jugs in heaven? I wrote a song about that for Ray from Trailer Park Boys. Sam, have you and Scott ever watched Trailer Park Boys? I am dying to know if you UK folk have ever watched the fucking Trailer Park Boys. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am a fan of Are You Being Served? One of my all-time favorite shows is most definitely those buffoons. Keeping Up Appearances is fucking ridiculously funny. Fawlty Towers, Monty Python, the movies especially. Yes, you have piss jugs. Oh, man. Also, yes, check out freaking Brian. It's metal art. Brian, I need to pull that out tomorrow because I'm not lugging that motherfucker upstairs, all right? I'm not doing it. Not until tomorrow. But tomorrow on the show, I am going to have some fan art that's going to be going out with some of these prizes that we're going to be doing when we get into some trivia shortly here, which will be pretty easy. It's going to be in memory of Mr. Mike, one of the only two people to host at that point in time. He was Tomo and Mr. Mike from the Mountain Morning Show over on WTOS. They had a new guy that came in every now and then and was in there pretty regularly with them. I can't think of his name. He's a comedian from Maine. But unfortunately, Mr. Mike, longtime buddy from the only rock station in Maine that gives a fuck, he unfortunately passed away just here recently, and he was greatly missed. Mr. Mike was the fucking man. So, it was him and Tomo, 30 years of them being around and being in my sphere. Yeah. Really fucking gonna miss the old boy, let's just put it that way. Still remember the time he took a chainsaw to one of the tables at the studio. That's a story for a whole other time. That's a story for a different time. It's a whole different face to tell that story, if you know what I'm saying. That's not it. Anyways, rest in power, Mr. Mike. Gonna miss you, man. Looking forward to Tomo's new podcast he's doing. He's releasing his first episode right over on Facebook. And I'll share a link here. It comes out tomorrow on 420. Tomo's awesome. Yeah, fucking funny motherfuckers. It's really a shame Mr. Mike's dead. Glad we were able to have so many amazing years with him. So that's why I'm happy to be here celebrating 5 years of bringing you this retardedness. That's what they did on the Mountain Morning Show. It was a news show in the morning on the rock station. And they'd always, go there, hang out in the studio sometimes with them and shit. Just real good people. I hate humans. I hate you fucking. He's good shit. He's a real good shit. Both of them. Never would want a fucking asteroid the size of 257 Chevys and 42 Piranhas and a goddamn boa constrictor and a shark coming at him, Wouldn't wish that on them. I'm just saying. We'll save that for somebody else, That'll be the meteorite from hell. But what I want to know is, who remembers my stained underwear? Because every now and then, I got to put on underwear to sell on only lonely fans. I got a bunch of fans blowing in my face all the time and I'm lonely, so. I wore those underwear to see Guar. They sold for good money. They sold for real good money. People thought I was on my period and I was fucking grimace. So, worked out good for me. They thought the green was diarrhea. I mean, it was. I'm not going to tell them that. So, anyways, that was a good Guar show. It was during the pandemic. We did live shows from the back of Ronnie Cook's truck with Ronnie and Jonathan, and freaking Andrew was up there being a freaking Jurilla slave. good times. That was awesome. Chase and freaking Ashley were waiting over there with fucking Lenny was there. Didn't even realize Lenny was there. I was up there I had to wear a mask even though we were outside. And I had to wear a mask over my face. I'm not even kidding. And yeah, I was getting waterboarded. Literally. I don't wear underwear, but I was then. And it was literally like, my mangina was just like dancing in the juice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was bizarre. I've never been so wet in my life. And it was a good time. I was going live. You could see the ripples in the top of Ronnie's truck. He's got a giant jacked up truck. It was a doubleheader, 2 GWAR shows, one night, Richmond, Virginia, at the drive-in. We went to both shows. Buzzmaster was there, if I'm not mistaken. That was fucking epic. That was such a good time. That was fucking so fun. Front row, sitting right. I got some videos from it. I'll have to dig them out and post them on here. It was fucking wild. This next GWAR tour is going to be awesome. Have you heard the new GWAR song? Let me know in the comment section if you like the new GWAR song. Lot Lizard. I love it. I love it. Like Matt said, listen to 18 Wheels of Love and Truck Stop Head with Lot Lizard right in the middle. Whoa, as the ringleader would say. Oh, there's a whole lot of crime in the news. A whole lot of crime. A whole lot of shit coming up missing. Shit getting stolen. Kids going missing. Texas was in the news for possibly one of my favorites. Texas. They put out an Amber Alert for Glenn and Chucky Ray. Think about that. Let that sink in. It may be child's play to some to figure it out. Let me know in the comment section if you know who Chucky Ray and Glenn are. Do not assume Glenn's gender, whatever you do. Yeah, that song's fucking awesome. I love that goddamn song. The video's amazing. And it's even funnier because I see Scott first thing. Scott's going up to the egg or whatever, and I was like, yes, yes, I love Scott. He's so fucking awesome. I love talking with him. The last time I saw Ghoul, which I love Ghoul. If you've never seen Ghoul live, oh, you need to see Ghoul. They're so fun. They're such a tight band. But I was at this little tiny shitty club, and Ghoul was tearing it up, and Scott roadies for Ghoul and GWAR, long time GWAR roadie, like long fucking time. And seeing Scotty in there, being in that video, and then seeing Bishop in the 18-wheeler, and I was like, yes, yes, GWAR will never die. I don't care. I like the last album. I fucking like it all. I don't care what people want to say. It's nothing better than GWAR getting, sorry about that, GWAR getting some new blood injected into him with Tommy, the Wild Man, a.k.a. goddamn Grodius Maximus. Who saw the cameo? It's got like over 1,000 views, which is great because that just helps people see my stupid page more. Big shout out and thank you to the Ko-Fi freaks for helping make that happen. Big shout out to Tara Kelly, Joe Godding, Eddie, you crazy bastard. Eddie probably forgot that there was a show today. Joker, I hope you're feeling better, dude. I hope your goddamn freaking teeth get fixed sooner than later. Hopefully he's watching in the background. I gotta get a hold of him. I gotta dig out his number. Freaking track him down. Captain Wales and Jill, Jason and Susan Travaro, Beth, and the girls. I love the girls. They're triplets. Well, she's not from she's not from Total Recall. Sorry, wrong Arnold movie. I'm in Terminator mode, okay? It's been a freaking long week. Speaking of which, I should have brought up Old Painless. Does anybody want to see Old Painless? Let me know in the comments if you want to see Old Painless. Maybe I'll go get it. Just saying. It's within... I could go get it. Or you could just wait. Or you may have already seen it because you follow me on Instagram. Well, not me, but my blood slave. Old Painless it's a beast, I'm telling you right now. Let me sit down here and freaking give you something entertaining while I grab it. I told you earlier that I just may play you a little song, a little Guello song. So, I'll fucking crank that on right now. I could have it ready tomorrow. I just want to freaking put the damn thing away. Crank it out. Pull it out and shove it up somebody's ass. I'm feeling kind of freaking lazy anyways. I keep thinking it's Sunday. My brain is freaking fried because you fuckers are in here on a Saturday with me. Not my usual Saturday routine, but I appreciate you tuning in. Could it be? I hope not. Fucking Guello ripping it up. Give a big shout out, a big hail to Guello. The Psycho Destructo, Doig, Grim Slaughter in there fucking tearing it the fuck up. They're going back into the studio on the 22nd. I don't know, me and Dirty Dave might be going down there. I don't know what's going on. We're doing some gang vocals, hopefully, maybe. I don't know, we'll find out. I got some freaking gas set aside if Dave's got the freaking time. Might work, might not work, I don't know. Hopefully. I need to get my ass back on the motherfucking road. Guello is the shit. I love being a part of Guello. I'm looking forward to doing some more stuff later this year with the band. It's a fun time. Been cranking out with them for quite a few fucking years now. Quite a fucking few. Oh, Psycho Destructo. I know he's got a tight schedule. So hopefully he tunes in this weekend. Kurt and Psycho have been a big, humongous inspiration to my ascent to retarded greatness. Gotta look up to somebody, even if you're 6'6", all right? I'm just saying, without the horns. Without the horns. I've been taller than that. But anyways, they stack shit that high. Yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Anyways, did anybody figure out who the Amber Alert was for? Anybody? Let me check the comments. Mr. Moderator, did anybody get the answer to the trivia question that I never told them it was trivia? I'm just saying. Tastes like he's smoking a black magic marker. Charles Lee Ray. That's who. Anybody guess the actual fucking who they are though? This guy fucking. Is that what he goes by? Not sure. I probably should know. Anyways, yeah, it's Chucky. It's Chucky and Glenn. Chucky and his son Glenn were put on a real Amber Alert, which for those of you that are not in the United States, it's a missing child alert. What happened was, I'll explain it because it is actually pretty funny. What happened was is they were doing a joke within the office and somebody accidentally sent it out to the whole fucking state. So across the whole state, every goddamn police station, every news organization, everything, they all get this update of these two kids are missing, and it's fucking Chucky and Glenn. Amazing, amazing. Not as amazing as the Somerset Gimp, but still. Scott, I have your address. I can fucking put some stuff in an envelope and mail it flat. Sneak it out to you. Shady bastards. They probably made me put 2 freaking stickers on it now instead of 1. A real life SpongeBob and Patrick were found. That's right, human filth off of the New England coast. A fucking starfish and a yellow sponge were found hanging out together. You can't make that kind of shit up. Now if they just had like the pencil drawn one there hanging out, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. The dumbass in me would be very happy to see that if somebody wants to draw that. Houston, Texas, the mega crooks. Anybody remember that mega church debacle where the plumber broke in through a wall and found over $600,000 in donations hidden in a wall at Al Jolston's mega church? Something's a little fishy there. I'm just saying. Cash, checks, all kinds of shit. All stuffed in behind the wall. They didn't even know it was missing. You know, if I lose like 3 pennies, I'm like, where the fuck are my pennies? Motherfuckers are losing $600,000 like it's 3 pennies. Fuck these rich bastards. Sick of them. Anyways, on to more fitting subjects. France was in the news. The Tour de France, to be more precise. A dumbass held up a sign, and I'm pretty sure I have the sign they held up. I've got it right here somewhere. Where'd it go? Fuck you, Lonnie! Lonnie, Almond, Doomadama, Ramen, Pride, and Dola. This episode's for you, big guy. Oh, Lonnie. Yeah, somebody ended up toppling many a biker. It was like a 200-person pileup or some bullshit. The Tour de France fined her hundreds of thousands of dollars, if I'm not mistaken. Doherty Davey just catching up. Old Chucky. Dirty motherfucking Dave got himself a song here on this shit show. I still love that damn song. That shit cracks me up. Taliban got office jobs. Who remembers that? Anybody remember that shit? The Talibani office, or the Afghani office, that is. I'm just saying, they're bored. They're tired of it. They want to go back to jihad. Be it part-time or full-time. They miss it. I mean, I don't blame them. If I had an RPG and an AK-47, I'd be freaking having a lot of fun too. Granted, I'd just be like shooting trees and stuff, but you know, whatever. Maybe I'd just shoot the like button. Should have hit that like button so Facebook, so YouTube knows that you want to see more of this stupid shit. Let us never forget these two things. January 6th, losers and the winners of the Olympic orgies. Two things I don't want to fucking forget. I never forget, that is. United Kingdom. All kinds of shit going on in the UK, but what the hell was this one? Oh yeah, a United Kingdom bishop left the clergy because he fell in love with a satanic cult, satanic church author. A hottie. Oh, she was hot. Hot as the devil. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he married her. I was saying, I blame him. I'd be fucking getting rid of my vow of celibacy to be joining that fucking religion right there. Hubba, hubba, who needs a rubber when you're banging the devil's daughter? We're gonna bust into a whole shit pile of Florida man and Florida woman news before we wind up in the animal news here. So just a fair warning to you. A Florida man was in the news for attempting to buy beer while holding an alligator. Needless to say, he was denied the beer. And he does not remember carrying an alligator into the store. Or at least he doesn't remember where he got the alligator. It's kind of animal news, but it's not because it's Florida man news. There was another guy that threw an alligator onto a rooftop of a restaurant because he was angry at the alligator and wanted to teach it a lesson. So he went into its pond and fished it out and punched it in the head and then threw it into the wall and then onto the roof. Sheer brilliance. Somebody threw an alligator through a drive-through window. Now that's reverse customer service right there. The customer is serving you an alligator ass whooping. Unless you're the crocodile hunter, crikey. Wrestle that thing down by the fry-later. A Florida woman attempted to eat meth that was found in her ass. Butt meth. Thought it was a piece of corn. Thought it was from that can of corn I got upside my head. Speaking of food fights, a Florida woman was in the news for hurling a sausage at a gas station cashier over a verbal dispute. A Florida woman used dog urine to try to pass a drug test. That's a good one right there. That's a real good one. Bringing in some dog piss. Now, where the hell is Lonnie, anyways? The fuck, Lonnie? He's an asshole. A woman in Florida left a hotel room full of drugs and what? A sex doll. B, more drugs. C, an alligator. Or D, a dead guy. There he is, the night owl himself, Joe, sneaking in from Wales. You got some more UK company with you. You got Scott and Sam from freaking Scotland. They're up there. Are you anywhere near the Somerset Gimp territory by chance? I'm just wondering. That was in Scotland, wasn't it? Brian says, dead guy. Sure it wasn't a sex doll? You gotta pick one, Scott. You can't pick two. Oh, shit. He's got to narrow it down. He's just guessing and he's trying to figure just factor between the two. Maybe it was a guy sex doll. But then again, it wouldn't be dead. We need some game show music in here. How's my damn game show music? Sons of bitches. Hang on a second. There it is. Let me know in the comment section, what did the woman leave in the hotel in Florida that got her arrested? Was it drugs and more drugs? Was it drugs and a sex doll? Male or female does not matter. Could or could not be a segue into something. Could just be something to, as Sensei Seagal would say, lead you astray. Speaking of Sensei Seagal, big shout out to Sensei Seagal. Check his fucking channel out. Should be live streaming tomorrow, I would imagine. Tomorrow, noon time. At least in my world, Eastern time, United States. But anyways, or was it, did she leave an alligator? Or was it possibly, maybe, I doubt it, a dead guy with drugs. Drugs with all of them. It's a sideshow of drugs. Brian says it was more drugs. He's changed it now. He's changed it up. Scott says sex doll. He's sticking with sex doll. He's got the cheers in there. You get the Pete Hegseth cheers. Drunk zombie is going with B. Scott. Now Scott's changing his answer. He's saying dead guy. You said sex doll earlier. You're sticking with sex doll. Only one answer. You gotta choose one. All of them. All the drugs. Brian's going all in. He's putting in all the fucking chips over here. I don't know if that's a wise idea, but you know, it could work out in the end for you. You never know. You know, on the Mountain Morning Show, when they would do this, that's why I love doing these game show things. They'd always do the fucking, they'd ask, you know, some dumbass thing, and they'd give you 3 options, and then they'd have, you know, D would be all of the above. And no matter what you guessed, you always won. Yeah, that was the great thing about it, right? No matter what, like, even if you were fucking wrong, you were right, you know? It was good shit. I fucking love the old Mountain Morning Show. So, I always have a good time giving you fucking freaks a chance to win some, fabulous fucking prizes, as they say. More fabulous prizes. With the lowest volume in all the land. Anyways, the answer today is Cyrax. Don't start with Cyrax. Don't start with Cyrax. Holy shit, don't start with Cyrax. That's freaking Hang on one second. The answer is a dead guy. That's right, human filth. If you guessed dead guy, well, unless you guessed like 700 damn things, and then said dead guy, you won something. I know Brian said dead guy. So Brian's on the list. Scott's already on the list. You're always on the list. Speaking of the list, we have a list of Florida man and Florida woman news that is actually brought to you by...
Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack. Yeah, chicken's so good you put it in your pocket. Ooh-wee. Pocket chicken, that's when you know it's some good grub.
Hell yeah. Billy's Chicken Shack. One of my favorite places to eat out, especially with the old lady, if you know what I'm saying. Good stuff. Blow your colon right out. Blow your asshole right out. I can treat you real good. Tell him Humongous sent you. Be sure to check out Rick's Picks. Tell him Humongous sent you. If you like toy reviews and all that fun stuff, you got some good reviews. You got a lot of toys. Not adult toys, but they're adult toys. You know what I mean. You know, there's a lot of stuff that happens over in the UK and a lot of... I don't know where they're getting all these World War II, World War I artillery rounds, big bullets. They're going straight up the ass of far too many people, all right, you know? I'm just saying, stop fucking making up excuses that you tripped, fell, and landed on a World War I artillery shell and was shot straight up your ass, all right? That's not what happened. If there wasn't a hole in your pants, it didn't happen, all right? Just come out of the closet. Don't get me started on R. Kelly's trapped in the closet. Good God, I have the web of conspiracies somewhere. I found out you can get that on DVD. I need it. I need it badly. I want it. I will figure it out. Can somebody, moderator, I'm being serious. Can you look into contacting R. Kelly in jail? It would probably have to be a handwritten or a typed letter. But I want to ask him a question. I want to ask that man, what is the package? Because I do believe that the package can be only one thing. One fucking thing. You know what it is. I know what it is. I don't want to have to say it. Because it's funnier to get it right from the doctor's mouth.
That young man was just in there?
Yes, AIDS. No one's gonna help me with my problem, lady, okay? I got AIDS. AIDS! AIDS! I got AIDS. AIDS!
I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS.
You get out or I'll scream.
You scream, I swear to God, I'm gonna stick you with this thing, all right? I found it in the gutter. I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS.
I got AIDS. AIDS!
I think they've all got AIDS. That's my theory on it. You're not talking me out of it. But I want to contact R. Kelly and I want to ask him if it is AIDS. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Walker told if you want to hear Walker told me I got AIDS, I'll play that shit. That song jams. You know what? I'm gonna play it because it's my fucking show. That goddamn song, it kills me. I love it. That's not it. That's Hooker with a Heart of Gold, goddamn you.
I was visiting Uncle Cordell Walker on his ranch with Uncle Ray. Walker is a Texas Ranger who fights bad guys every day. He took me to the side, told me he had something to say. That's when he told me. He told me I had AIDS. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day.
That's his
Walker
autograph.
told me I have AIDS.
That kid's dead. It's worth money.
He told me that day. I got what? I may just be a kid, but I took the news like a man. I know Walker can cure my AIDS. He can kick the cancer out of my Uncle Dan. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. I got what? Walker ruined my life that day when he told me that bad news. If I wasn't 10 years old, I would have pounded down some booze. My only hope is a roundhouse kick from Dr. Walker today. Everyone come together and pray, cause Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. I got what? I may just be a kid, but I took the news like a man. I know Walker can cure my AIDS. He can kick the cancer out of my Uncle Dan. I got what? I may just be a kid, but I took the news like a man. I know Walker can cure my AIDS. He can kick the cancer out of my uncle's ass. I got what? Walker ruined my life that day when he told me that bad news. If I wasn't 10 years old, I would have pounded down some booze. My only hope is a roundhouse kick from Dr. Walker today. Everyone come together and pray, 'cause Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day.
Song so long, he died of AIDS.
Walker told me I had AIDS.
I laughed that day when he told me that bad news. If I wasn't 10 years old, I would have pounded down some booze. My only hope is a roundhouse kick from Dr. Walker today. Everyone come together and pray, 'cause Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. I got what?
Walker told me I had AIDS.
I got what? Son of a bitch. Brian says that he got busted for something recently. I thought he was dead. I thought he had AIDS. That's my bad. My bad. Who was the big winner? Scrapulous winning fabulous fucking prizes. He was the first one to guess dead guy, too. I get to send him a package anyways with some fucking nudie videos. You know what? I think there is some dominatrix shit in that freaking box. I will have to put that in there with all that metal for you, Scrappy. Fucking, that's some serious weight. A Florida woman was arrested for dancing naked in the parking lot of Waffle House. Waffle's so good, you get buck-ass naked, high on meth, and get arrested and wind up with more than sausage in your mouth. Guar was recently at Waffle House. That was fucking awesome. Thigh highs. Don't get me started on hooker boots, all right? Don't get me started on hooker boots. Dolly had hooker boots. Tiffany had hooker boots. Ashley had hooker boots. Damn, I love hooker boots. Anyways. Fucking hooker boots. So hot. A Florida woman was rescued from a storm drain for the third time in less than 2 years. Bitch, stop trying to date Pennywise. I didn't have a joke written down. That just came to mind, so I went with it. That's why I'm laughing. I didn't even think of that when I fucking wrote that story down. I had nothing. I just wrote it. I thought it was just funny that she was in the fucking storm drain 3 times in less than 2 years. Yeah, they may all float down there, but do they all swallow? I'm just saying. I've actually seen Stephen King's house multiple times before he sold it. I used to ride by it there in different fucking. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was fucking cool. Very cool place. I'm hoping that Minty from Minty's Comedic Arts someday, actually, I don't know about now with the way this fucking shit's going, but I was hoping that he'd come over, because he was going to come over and check out Stephen King's house and the site for Pet Cemetery and a couple other places. I was going to meet up with the Crazy Bald Man. If you don't know who Minty is, be sure to check out Minty Comedic Arts. I've been a long-time fan of Minty. Fucking awesome channel on YouTube, I tell you that much. Fucking guy. He cracks me up. He posted a meme today of Superman shielding Lois Lane from lava, and it said, Superman blocking Lois Lane from a golden shower. And I was like, yes! R. Kelly jokes. Let's go. That's not Minty's normal thing. Minty just, sometimes he's got them zingers, but he does an awesome freaking, he's got a YouTube channel that's been around for a long time, and he's a good shit. Check him out. Matt can probably post a link to it. 10 things you might not know. Fucking guy's, he's funny as hell. He's a good shit. He's Australian, so don't give him too much shit about his accent. A Florida woman is in the news for beating a man in the head with a pork chop. That's right, evidently he didn't like how she cooked that pork chop, so she used it as a weapon to prove that it wasn't so hard that it could kill someone, and she almost killed him with it. Ron DeSantos was in, I always think of fucking shit stain. Fucking, what the hell's his name there? The dipshit from Florida. I always get him confused with George Santos. George Santos was in the news a lot last year, but we're not going to get into that fucking idiot. We got a little more Florida shit to talk about. A Florida woman pretended to be a high school student to get more clout on the internet, get more followers. Bitch, you ain't Daria. Get the fuck out of here. I never watched Daria. I'm not a fan. I just know her from Beavis and Butthead. All right, I'm gonna be honest with all of you. All right, watch Daria. What the fuck's the matter with you, Humongous? I don't watch Daria. Sure to some, she was ahead of her time, but to me, no. Rather boring. Not my thing. I'll go watch. Hey, what the hell's his name there? The Rocco. What was Rocco's Modern Life? That's better. That's more my style. There's some kinky shit going on in Rocco, in case you missed it. Holy fuck. Nudist and S&M bondage shit and some wild shit on there. Didn't expect that. Did not expect that. Anyways. Was he Jewish? That is the question of the day. Was he my manager? Probably not. A Florida woman has asked that they make a day dedicated to sugar daddies. Sugar Daddy Day. Get the fuck out of here with Sugar Daddy Day. I'll be your Splendor Daddy, baby. Maybe, if you're lucky. For sure, Splendor's even more expensive than sugar. I don't know why the fuck people are saying these broke-ass motherfuckers are Splendor Daddies. Splendor costs more than sugar. Brian, you're a moderator. Look it up, or Matt, look it up. What is the price comparison? I wish I could do it. Freaking the price comparison between a pound of Splenda and a pound of sugar. My wager is one membership into the Ninja Union given to a random motherfucker in the comments section. That Splenda is more expensive per pound than sugar. Guaranteed. It doesn't mean I'm right. That just means in my head I'm right. So. Any gimp shit. I wish there was more gimp shit. I wish there was some Jewish gimps. Sadly, there are no Florida gimps. But there is a Florida woman who used hot sauce as a weapon. Now that is ingenuity right there. That is some serious fucking Florida woman ingenuity. Hot sauce as a weapon. I like it. I like it. A Florida woman tried killing her husband over a 6-decade-old postcard. What I should have done is a trivia question there. The ex-girlfriend evidently had sent him a postcard 60 years ago, and she went loco. She looked crazy, too. Her bitch was gone. She done smoked her brain out. Meth mama. A Florida woman stabbed her husband in the eye with a rabies needle. You want to know why she stabbed him in the eye? I want to know why you think she stabbed him in the eye. Let me know in the comment section. A Florida man was charged with stabbing a tourist. There was only one catch. He had no arms. I do believe he held the knife in his mouth and stabbed him up. A Florida lawyer, I do believe this is Florida news, maybe not, no, just a normal lawyer. A lawyer's pants burst into flames while he was at an arson trial. Now, I'm taking a wild guess that it was his fucking defendant there that lit him up, because it's a fucking pyromaniac. Now, that's a solid alibi right there. I'm a pyromaniac. Prove it, son. Lights his lawyer's pants on fire. Guilty is charged, but we'll let you go. Florida. A Florida woman, this is from Tom O. A Florida woman accidentally called 911 instead of her drug dealer. What I want to know is, the hell's your drug dealer's number? I'm just saying, like, how high are you? I don't think she needs any more drugs, I guess, you know? I mean, if you're calling 911 to get some more drugs. Although that is a classic cops. When they call because somebody ripped them off. Sold them fake drugs. So they call the cops. I just bought these drugs off this guy and they're not real. I thought it was crystal. Turned out it's baking soda. Anyways, moving on. A Florida man broke into a Burger King to drink what? Let me know in the comment section, what did this man drink? What is the cost of Splenda per pound, Brian? Sugar right now is a little over $3.50, $3.60, depending. You can get a little Get a deal on it. Splenda's definitely more expensive in my opinion. We'll find out though, Brian sneaking into the answer as we speak. A 3-hour tour. A dirty, dirty whore. Getting ready for the old animal news. Anybody guess what he's drinking? Toilet water? I wish. Toilet water? Oh, you guys ain't gonna guess it, are you? Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Nobody's gonna guess this. Nobody's gonna guess this. 25. Hang on, let me do some appropriate fucking music here. That's not what I want. Jesus fucking Christ, of course. A Florida man being a Florida man, $5 to $7 depending. Yep, per pound, exactly. Sugar is more expensive, less expensive. Anyways, 25 gallons consumed by a Florida man after he broke into a Burger King. No one managed to guess what it was, so I will tell you, he drank 25. I'm fucking this all up, but I don't care. 25 gallons of used cooking oil. That's right, human filth. 25 gallons of used cooking oil. No idea how the fuck he did it. But I'm taking a wild guess. He had one of the smoothest shits ever that next day. They don't get much more smooth than that. Like, at all. You just be shitting fucking like goddamn Somerset Gimp. Loosest asshole in the West. A Florida woman was arrested for robbery with a toy gun while riding a tricycle. A Florida woman recently was arrested for selling videos and photos of bestiality. Oh, you gotta be careful saying that word on YouTube. The only thing is that she was a cheating bitch. She had another dog on her phone. Oh. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. When she bent over, Rover took over. And old Mother Hubbard got a bone of her own. And then she sold it to weirdos. A Florida couple was arrested for selling tickets to heaven. No, they weren't killing people. The Florida man that drank all of the I think he was in there all night. Like, I think he just like laid there and drank it. It's possible. I may have forgot a decimal point too. I don't know. I'll do a retraction if it's fucking fake. But it was in with all real Florida news. Murder hornets invaded the United States. Believe it or not, they're not much of a threat anymore. And last but not least on the list, before the animal news and before we get this shit fucking over with, because this is a long ass motherfucking show, the U.S. government released unreleased footage of UFOs. Oh yeah. Just got one thing to say about that.
He is preparing for you as we even speak. I smell heaven's bakery cooking up something good for you, sister. If God's got to send a bird, he'll send a bird. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. And now listen to this. You go a little further. You get the one, God's for you. You get, he's with you. And then the last biggie, God's in you. Man. You remember those heavens were shut up because the people, oh, those heavens were shut up.
I didn't make this.
In faith, breaking through. God.
Good old Pastor Gas.
Enough is enough. I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
That's right, human build. You know what time it is, you crazy fucks. It's your favorite time of the freaking year. It's your favorite fucking part of the show. Maybe because it's the end. Maybe because you love the animals.
You're breaking tech, so watch your back. It's time to let the animals loose. They're at the bar. Get in your car. They'll be walking around with your legs. Now you're the law. You go to the bar, but you're meeting its headline news.
Calm down, Brian. Calm down, Brian.
It's time for the animal news.
Easy down, Brian. Don't attack me. Calm down. Oh. He's all excited for the big show. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, keep going, Brian. God damn, that's right. It's time for the animal news. Now we had a lot of animal news. I'm gonna tell you right now, some of these fucking animals, they're out of control. They're up to something. I've been tracking them. I've been cataloging this shit. There have been, that's backwards. I gotta put that the other way around. One of my favorite things from the animal news was Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos. That's right, the hippos that were part of Pablo's zoo and death trap. Pretty sure he used to feed people to them. Very territorial animals. They are now running rampant in Colombia. There are hundreds of them, I think 200 plus, and increasing in arrogance and aggression. I like to think that they're high as fuck on cocaine, like all the time, even though they're just hippos and they're naturally aggressive. I like to think because they're Pablo's hippos that they're high as hell. All right, don't judge me, don't fucking judge me. But still, the old cocaine hippos. One of my favorite stories. The American-Australian invasion. It's real. I told you about it. Nobody believed me until I started to catalog it. From kangaroos to dingoes, wallabies and emus, America has been invaded. Donald Trump is deporting the wrong fucking people and animals. Or no, I don't think he's deporting animals. Wow, maybe some of the gang members. members, like the actual gang members that have been tried in a court and have been quickly proven with evidence to be said gang members. In that case, get them the fuck out of here! Just like the kangaroos that are on the loose, invading, attempting to break into freaking Irish pubs of all things. It's insanity. They're doing nothing about it. These creatures are always in my news. They're always on the loose. They're cute. They're freaking conspiracies. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. The weaselly little bastards, they got big pouches. They can hide shit in there. I don't trust them. They may be cute, but they're killers at heart. One of my favorite animal news stories that I forgot to write down because I'm a fucking idiot. I want to say it was India. It may have been Africa. I'll do the research and tell you tomorrow. But a woman who was thought to have abused and kidnapped a baby elephant in one of those countries, and she was killed by an elephant, stomped to death, fucked her all up. The elephants came to town when they had her funeral. They came to the town. They found her they had her in a fucking like rock sarcophagus thing, you know. It took the fucking lid off, took her the fuck out of it, stomped the shit out of her in front of everybody, like stomped her, and then they proceeded to trample the fucking town and just left. They didn't hurt anybody else, they just stomped the fuck out of her and moved on. Awesomest animal news story ever, I think. That is possibly one of my favorite stories of all time. Like nature's 18-wheeler just comes rolling through breaker style and fucking stomps you to death. Fucking great. There are multiple, rare as they are, there were multiple decapitations of humans by sharks. One of them I do believe was in Jamaica, and the other one was in the Caribbean or somewhere along those lines. I may be wrong, but it was most likely a great white or a tiger shark, I think in one case. But they attack from below. And in this case, the diver was getting like some kind of mollusk thing, you know what I mean? And it swam down and bit right here. Bit his head off, parts of his shoulders, came up as just a fucking torso with arms. Gnarly shit. It's very rare. They do not attack that way. They don't swim straight down. This thing swam straight down onto him and from the top. Fucking wild. That's the thing. The way it was bit, that's the way it was. I mean, maybe he was trying to swim away from it or something. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to fuck it. Regardless, decapitation by shark is pretty fucking gnarly. Don't forget the fucking killer whales and going wild. Trying to take everything down. Everything out. Lonnie's out there swallowing lobstermen. Luckily, Lonnie spits. Alright, so give a big fuck you to Lonnie. Even though he is a spitter and a quitter, we still love it. He doesn't want AIDS! So he spits. It's an old wives' tale. But he still believes in it. Speaking of old wives, snakes. So many goddamn snakes in the news. Snakes in the news. Snakes in the shoes. Snakes in the planes and the trains and the motherfucking automobiles. Goddamn snakes in the closet. Snakes in the shower. Snakes in the toilet. Snakes in the fucking garage. Snakes in the ceiling. Snakes on the wall. Snakes at the fucking window. Snakes knocking at your goddamn door. telling you, they're in bed with you. They're under your pillow. They're on your pillow. They're coming in through the fucking window. They're on the roof of the garage. They're in your car. They're on your car. They're setting up traps. They're everywhere. Unfucking real. They're in the stores. They're under the doormats. Snakes in the barbecue. Snakes everywhere but the freezer and the refrigerator. There's been no refrigerator snakes. Under the refrigerator, yes. In the refrigerator, no. I don't think they'd like to be in the refrigerator. Unlike a bear, tons of bear stories, stealing lasagnas and White Claws and fucking cakes. Fucking bear stealing cakes. I gotta give him props for that one. I gotta give him props for that. That's a good bear. Flying snakes. Anybody remember the flying snakes? Fucking snake got dropped by a bird flying overhead. Landed on a lady. Snake wrapped around her arm. The bird's like comes in and starts attacking her. Attacking the fucking snake. Snake's biting her. Bird's biting her. Personally, I'd punch them both in the fucking head. Put the hose in the mouth. Fuck off my arm, you slithering son of a bitch. Fucking multiple snakes ate people. But that is in countries where that shit is a problem every now and then. There's been like 7 in the last like 8 years. So I don't think it's like huge friggin' thing, even though there was one just here recently. Again. We'll get to that tomorrow. Lions hunting poachers. That was pretty awesome. Where those like 6 poachers or 5 poachers or some shit got eaten by the lions in the night. That was great. These African lions don't fuck around. One lion in South Africa grabbed a fucking 180, 200-pound Rottweiler and jumped an 8-foot fence with the fucking dog. That's a big motherfucking cat. That's a big motherfucking cat. I love pussy, but good God. Imagine that bestiality, boss. We fucked around with that goddamn pussy. Fucking freaks. Yeah, fuck them poachers is right. I'm glad they got eaten. I think it was fucking hilarious. China, they painted the dogs to be pandas. And they also put a mechanical whale in their aquarium. They took out I guess they killed the freaking, must have died on him, the living whale shark that they had on display swimming around the giant pool, but now it's a fucking robot. So, yeah. California condors decided to destroy a woman's house as they pooped all over her house. Dozens and dozens of them decided, hey, we're gonna live here now. Shit all over everything. They're an endangered species, so nothing you can do about it. An escaped cow wound up on a water slide somehow, escaped from the slaughterhouse and went to the carnival. Sounds like a fun time. Saudi Arabia, 40 camels were banned from a beauty contest. That's right, for Botox and other filler. I guess them camel toes were just a little too plump. Just saying. Crazy bear news, as I had said. There's all kinds of that. Last but not least on the list of the fucking 5-year 261 miles, we'll say 261. Tomorrow's gonna be the same goddamn bullshit. The biggest episode of the shit show yet. Japan, rapey dolphins. That's right, human filth. Where is Grodius Maximus when you need him? There was an over-aggressive, horny as hell dolphin out there just whipping it up, stripping it up, trying to rape anything in sight. Multiple people, if not close to a dozen people, were assaulted by the dolphin. Frisky little fella. Frisky. Just saying, you gotta be careful of those freaking rapey porpoises. It's a dangerous place to swim sometimes. Hell yeah, 5 motherfucking years. I can't believe this bullshit. I appreciate the hell out of it, you filthy fox. We did it. Tomorrow, be another show. More fucking news. 420 show, big old celebration. I appreciate you fucking freaks tuning in for the long haul here. Cranking it out with some Twitch levels of fucking fuckery here. The Slammiversary, man. Well, I could go for a fucking goddamn slams, grand slam. Too bad that shit's freaking so goddamn expensive. Oh, hail the fungal freaks. You're the fucking reason I do this. You're the motherfuckers that keep this shit show fucking rolling and trolling, supporting it, whether you're sending in news or you're just watching, liking, sharing the shit, purchasing the merch. It's all much appreciated. You might get shout out to all the Ko-Fi freaks, Tara Kelly, Joe Goddard, Captain Wales and Jill, Joker, Jason and Susan Trevorrow, Beverly, Drunk Zombie, Beth and the girls, Queen Elizabeth, Big Red. Who the hell else was there? I'm trying to. I'm high as hell. I smoked like 6 freaking joints. I rolled 6. I'm pretty sure I still got none left. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, I'll try to remember who the hell won what. I'm high as hell. So. Oh, shit. Big shout out and thank you to fucking Black Man and Brian for contributing to the show. Not only with voice work, but they made a little donation to fucking help keep the fucking insanity rolling. Looking forward to bringing out the goddamn bullshit with the Turkinator. That is going to be fucking awesome. I am genuinely excited about the Turkinator. As silly as it is, I have a few things I want to fucking slap together to throw in there to fill a couple little gaps. I get some ideas. But, yeah, I wish I could have more people in it. I really do. I wish I could have more. I'm stuck here in Antarctica. All right, so it's just me and Turkey Surprise and freaking Brian A. Pern and Chimpo Destructo and a bunch of bullshit. So I think you'll still enjoy it. There is a couple of voices in there. Joe Godding is in there. Dolly Dearest is in there. Not Captain Wales. Captain Wales and Joe make an appearance in there. Brian and fucking Cankerous are both in there as some trucker voices. So it'd be a little faint, but maybe, just maybe at the end of it, I'll play in the credits. I'll play the trucker talk. And then I'll have like 18 Wheels of Love play or something, because it does have that shitty music in parts of it because it's part of the plot. All right, it's part of the plot. But anyways, all of you freaks, thanks for fucking tuning in, whether you're across the freaking pond, as I like to say, or whether you're right near local or you're up north in freaking Canada. Much respect, much love to you guys. We don't need a new state. We got enough states as it is. I like Canada the way it is in my world. So, Dirty Motherfucking Dave, send me a message. Let me know what's going on. So that way I can make some plans to either go or not go or talk to Devin. One way or another. You fucking freaks. I would name everybody, but I gotta name you all tomorrow, so. I appreciate you fucks tuning in. Hard to believe it's been 5 fucking years. Craziness. Fucking craziness. Thank you to the moderator, Waylon. I hope Waylon's feeling better. Joker, if you're out there, I hope you're feeling better, brother. We'll catch you tomorrow. I'll have to try and track him down, find him. I'm gonna make I'll make an event tonight. I meant to do it before for tomorrow's show, so that way you can set a reminder with YouTube. So be sure to do that. If you want to see it, hit that fucking like button. If you like what you see, if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. I can't even see the dislikes, so it doesn't matter. But it does matter because it tells YouTube that you want to see more of my shit or less of my shit. Fucking cat hair in my mouth. The pussy hair in my mouth. Anyways, you freaks, stay safe, stay stupid. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard, unless you're going to Brown Town, you dirty fucking dogs. Yep. And in that case, watch up when you're done, for fuck's sakes. You filthy animals. I call you filthy fucking fungal freaks. I don't mean it that way. Dirty Dave, teach him a lesson. 410 tomorrow, 420 show, we'll be getting ripped up. I'll catch you fucking freaks there. That goddamn thing's cranking out the wrong goddamn shit. Whatever. I'm gonna fucking end this on some fucking stupidity. Just cause.
It was a tall tale midnight. The moon was wide bright. I was in my cabin all alone. What happened next chilled me to the bone. There was a knock at the door and a stench that put me on the floor. Before I could react, the door opened a crack.
Cheers,
into the
freaks.
living room, Bigfoot came. In the dead of the night, so silent, so tight. Upon my floor I done lay. When to my surprise, through my watering eyes, I saw the hairy buttocks spade, wide open and on display. Bigfoot fought it in my living room. He came busting in through the door last night and gave me one hell of a fright. He didn't say a word, just spread his cheeks and let us Bigfoot farts fly. Bigfoot farted in my living room, blasted his bowels all over the couch.
Love that.
It's a story I know because I can still
Same here, Mr. Moderator.
so potent, so wrong, a smell that anyone could see. Traveling through the air from a butthole covered in hair. Bigfoot fought it in my living room. He came busting in through the door last night and gave me one hell of a fright. He didn't say a word, just spread his cheeks and let us Bigfoot farts fly. Bigfoot fought it in my living room, blasted his bowels all over the couch. Nobody believed me when I said, bye, fool, bang, my girlfriend. Nobody believed me when I told them I subscribed to Bigfoot on OnlyFeet.com. Nobody believed that I was blurry for toss, but they will believe me when I say that. Bigfoot fought it in my living room. He came busting in through the door last night and gave me one hell of a fright. He didn't say a word, just spread his cheeks and let his Bigfoot farts fly. They were as big as his feet, and boy, did they stink like rotten meat. I swear I thought I would die when Bigfoot farted in my living room. He busted through more than my door that night. Bigfoot farted in my living room, blasted his bowels all over the couch.
Ended on a banger. That's right. Thanks for tuning in, you filthy fox. I figured we'd crank it a little over 3.5 hours. So I will catch you tomorrow. I got shit to do. I gotta go drop the kids off at the pool. Stay safe. Stay stupid. Keep between the mayo and the mustard. I know I already said it before, but I'll say it again. If you're going to Browntown, wash up when you're done. Nobody likes a dirty Sanchez. Well, I'm sure somebody does. I'll catch you next time. I am your host with the most STDs. Still got a little bit of this doobie. I am Humongous, fungus of Humongous. Thank you for 5 years of fucking foolishness, you freaks. I'll catch you next time. Tomorrow. You know what I mean.